Welcome in, everyone. It's great to have you here. Hello. How are we all doing today? Welcome on in. Blades, you got it. Oh my goodness. Welcome on in, Blades, Karzas, Jack, Mothman, Centaur, Alistio. So great to have you all here. Oh, good night. All right. Let's do this thing. Hey. We're not going to do much preamble because I got to get out of here in like 3.5 hours. So, let's dive in. Without much further ado, shall we? Let's just dive straight in. Inward we dive. In a forward direction. Not roundly. Not floating. Diving. Some people may say correctly, Seth. Some people may say correctly. Okay, Blades, we're going to jump in with Primordial Survival. Should we do this? Let's do this. We ready? Feel free to throw yourselves in the queue, by the way. Speak up if you would like your game played on the stream right now. Hey, Moon, good to see ya. GDD on the itch page has been updated since you last saw. Okay, let's check out the GDD. Boop. Okay. Microscopic world of microbes. Players can control 1 of 4 bacteria or viruses, navigating procedurally generated maps, fighting enemies, collecting items, and progressing through portals. Survive as long as possible, finding the portal to the next level, collect items to enhance your stats. We have character selection, procedural map generation, player movement, combat, which is left click for primary attack, secondary attack for right click. Both are projectiles that travel towards the mouse position, with the secondary attack having a longer cooldown, higher damage, and slower speed. Okay, so it's like a heavy attack. This is a quick attack and a heavy attack. Got it. Am I the first one on YouTube? I think so, Moon. I think so. Items are scattered across the map randomly. I was doing a tutoring session yesterday where we talked about this, about how like Fortnite does random level generation for the loot in order to create things interesting. So that was fun. They can modify all the player stats. Cool. All the player stats. Okay. Stats given by items persist until you end the run. Okay. Enemies spawn randomly on the map, having their own stats. Okay. They will aggro when in range. They scale with time every minute. There are 2 portals that spawn randomly. The next level portal moves on to the next level, and the end portal ends the run. You can clear all enemies and collect all items, but you can move through either of the portals at any time. When you level up, you gain health, shields, and damage. Okay. So there's going to be a play, settings, credits, and quit button. Drop down to select one of the 4 characters for all the player stats, sprite, name, and a brief description. Okay. Volume in the settings screen. All right, fair. I like that got called out. I was wondering what sort of settings are going to be in the settings. Okay, cool. So all great. Basic animation, okay. Simple music, taking damage, moving through portal, item pickups. Okay, and we got our roadmap down here. Future updates, cool. A big to-do list. Love it. Cool, let's check it out. Let's check it out. Basically, yes, but it don't work, though. What don't work that way? Hey, Alamad, good to see you. Add Selbit to the queue. You got it. Let's throw Selbit in there. All right. There we go. Select your character. We'll start with Bacteria 1. I think this is... Whoa, jeez. That was... Hi. Hi, everybody. Oh, okay. Gall. Okay. I forget. Do I have a dash? Whoop. Ah! Your aggro radius is huge. Am I shooting the bullets? I am shooting the bullets. That's cool. I like that. I wonder when they get shot, do they hurt the bad guys? Okay, there's no dash or anything. Okay. We're already 2 minutes in. Things are scaling. Oh, geez. Leveled up. I got more health, more shields. Good. Okay. I really like that physics-enabled bullets. That's kind of fun. That kind of gives me ideas for interesting ideas. Gives me ideas for interesting... Listen, playing games while analyzing them and talking about things is hard. Don't ask me how I do it. I just do it. It's hard. All right. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Okay. Okay. Looking for item pickups. God, there's so freaking many of these things. Jeez. Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. I don't think the enemy projectiles hurt the enemies. Okay. That's kind of a bummer. Like, if I can alter their trajectory, that's kind of what the behavior that I'm expecting from it. I may be alone in that, but that's kind of what my initial gut impression is. Okay. It'd be really cool if the dev made it so that when you... What, Moon? Hydrate. You got it, Daniel. I cannot take my hands off this keyboard or I will explode, but I will do the hydrate as soon as I can. Good to see you, Daniel. But do you play games while analyzing and looking for bugs? Not nearly to the level as you do, Fortunes. Is the main character a broccoli? No, we are a bacteria. Game has a high percent of purple. Up to 10 out of 10. Your level is high enough. You become a multi-cell organism. Oh, I could see that, Moon. Yeah. That's a scary statement. And become an animal. That'd be kind of fun. Go full spore. If you added a leveling up system. Yeah. Like, I'm not really noticing it. I mean, the lack of sound effects does kind of dampen the amount of feedback that the player gets on their actions. And what things are, like, especially on that previous level when I had, like, 80 enemies coming at me. Like, I wasn't paying attention to down here nearly at all. It was pure go, 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 go. It's a nice idea. Become a multi-cell organism. It's kind of interesting. Yeah. There are some example games you could look up that are doing similar things to that right now. Ooh. And is there there's not an end state, right? It's endless. One question I have is, why would I leave and end the run manually through one of the other portals? Why wouldn't I just keep going forever? What was the jam theme? The jam theme was Primordial, and our design principle was input randomness. By the way, Mr. Fox, were you able to recreate the bug I found in your game? Not sure if I described it well enough. I haven't had time to try to. My guess is that if you tried it right out of the gate, it wouldn't do anything. But if you do it on, like, your second turn, that some active flag on a dice is not getting turned off the way that it should. That's my guess as to what's happening there. You die or end the run. Yeah, but what's the difference between dying or ending the run? Like, why would I ever end the run instead of just go until I die? Do I get... And this may not be built into it right now, but theoretically in a fully built version, like, what would be the incentive to end the run manually? Consider this an endless mode. Yeah, yeah. Woo! I'm shooting real fast. I got a machine gun bacteria, that's for sure. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Okay, okay. I mean, we're pretty strong. I'm feeling pretty strong. I don't think anything has survived more than a single bullet. And we are firing like cray-cray. Ending the run manually would allow you to earn more points to unlock items, playable characters. Cool, that's what I was looking for. Thank you, Blades. Okay. Although I'm killing a bunch of enemies and the counter isn't ticking down. Which is interesting. And it looks like damage can go through health, go through armor and hit health sometimes. Kind of curious about that. Man, where are these portals? Whoop. So, oh, okay. That was a lot of damage. Jeez. That took out like 68 shields and then some. Whoop. I want to kind of end the run and then check out some of the other characters and see what differences there are. But boy, I'm really struggling to find this portal. Well, that's the edge of the screen. Oh, I went through the end run portal. Oh, okay. So let's try refreshing then. Let's jump into one of the other characters. Back. Let's do Virus. And I believe the only difference here are stats, right? Oh, I fire so much slower as the Virus. Whoa! What was that? Okay. Cut the max map size in half from what I originally had. I think that's a good idea. Yeah. I think that's a good call. Man, this projectile size, lifetime is so short too. Oh gosh. Okay. There we go. I kind of want a health bar on top of my character, you know? Oh, no. We got the level up. Everything's fine. We nearly died there. Still seems too big, though. Maybe it's not too big, but maybe it's too empty. And if it's going to stay that level... Like, I like that you have different backgrounds on here to indicate to the player that they're still actually moving. But if it's going to stay this open, then yeah, maybe shrink it down. But the size is not tremendously massive, but it may be helpful to put in like some level design in here, right? Put in some obstacles, some landmarks that players can use to orient themselves. Give me a reason to explore some of these other areas. I mean, you have the items, and that's a reason to go run around and pick stuff up, but, you know, more could be done with that, especially giving me some sort of indicator of, like, how much have I actually explored, because it's a little hard to, and that's what landmarks can help do. You can have a map, you can have a radar of, you know, pickups are in this sort of a direction. You can do all sorts of stuff. Lots of ways to solve that design problem. Feels like Snake.io games, a map system would be great. Could be, yeah. GDD has a to-do list at the bottom. It's hardly a complete game. Was the plan, but I ran out of time? Sure, yeah. That's the thing. We're all operating under constraints in game jams. And so you're never going to create an ideal product. And that's totally fine. It's totally fine. Okay, I think I'm going to try and get back to that yellow portal. Ooh, more power up. Yeah, I still don't know what these power-ups do. Ooh, more power up. Ah! Ah! Jeez, more power-ups. Where's this portal? I could have sworn it was in the upper left. Right now, all the items just increase all the stats available with varying amounts. Yeah, I know, and I want to know what they are. There we go. I want to know what stat I'm increasing when I pick it up. I want to know what I should be on the lookout of. Ooh, look how much better I am at this thing now. Ah! Okay. Okay, the aggro is real, but we're fine. I'm a golden gaming god. Everything is fine. I think the yellow sword is attack speed. That's like the one I've most been able to notice. Yeah, and I mean, like, once again, Blades, none of this is even criticism. It's just like, man, this would be cool. Get out of town. Get out of my cell. Rawr. Go to the next one. Stage 3. 70 enemies? Wow. You got a good basic concept and you should push for more for after the jam if you feel like it. I think that's fair, you know. This is definitely a genre that's pretty hot right now, right? So if I go through the orange portal, yeah, just takes me to the next stage, but a little bit broken. Let's check out one more character. I want to check out one more character. Could I go full screen? I could, Daniel, but then it will look like this. And I don't think anybody wants that. But what I can do is I can try and match the zoom. It's a little bit awkward. The zoom doesn't quite match up with like the page zoom. I don't know what's going on, if it's a Unity thing. Let's try Virus 2. So it looks that way because I know you're all sick and tired of my complaining about this. It's because of my ultra-wide monitor. So full screen is like 3 screens width for my machine, which is why I need to get my... I got 2 monitors from like a free cycle event, and I need to get them mounted up onto my desk. So I'm like... Am I imparting rotation onto these guys? Is that a part of the game? You make me spin right, baby, right around like a record, baby, right round, round, round. Also, my main attack doesn't seem to actually do any damage. At least I'm not seeing their health bar go down when I shoot them. Sounds like a you problem? Yes, it is 100% a me problem. Yes. You are right. That is exactly what it is. And I choose not to subject all of you to my me problems. Yeah, the health bar don't work. Okay, cool. There we go. And there's our game over screen. Final stats, killed, dealt, taken. Cool. Awesome. Blades, thank you so much for making this and showing it off. Deeply appreciate that. How was your experience building Primordial Survival? Is there anything you wanted us to take a look at that we haven't yet? I love that spin. Oh, man. You could adjust overlay sizes so that everything's 16 by 9 because webcam has horizontal offset and gameplay has vertical offset. I don't understand, Daniel. I'm not following your logic there. Webcam has horizontal offset and gameplay has vertical offset. Yeah, I'm not following. Empty bars. Yeah, well, I mean, it just depends on the ratios that this encapsulates. This doesn't always have this sort of a thing on it. The webcam, yeah, I need to keep on tidying some stuff up there. But honestly, before that, I need to get emotes squared away. That's like the next thing I really need to do for the channel, is actually get the emotes in a decent state. All right, cool. Well, that is Primordial Survival Rogue Extra Light. There you go. Blades, thank you so much for building this. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. And I hope you have a great day at work. Hey, Otter, good to see you. Welcome in. How you doing, friend? All right, there we go. That's Primordial Survival Extra Roguelite. Let's go ahead and jump into Cellbit, which was a team project by Alamatko, Koden Machao, Define, Mean Sofa, and Orichalcon. Morning admin before dev. How are you? Doing very well. Thanks. We're playing all these cool submissions for Fox Hollow Jam 2, and it's really rad. Wow, look at this font. More jam submissions. Absolutely. We're cruising through until we get it done. This is cute. The GIF background. It's almost too much, but it kind of works. Theme is Primordial, with the core mechanic being gamble or input randomness. Yeah, definitely input randomness, not gambling. Gambling can definitely have a lot of output randomness. In fact, that's mostly what gambling is output randomness. Amazing experience. I learned an insane amount of UI elements, working with different scenes and transferring data between them, as well as proper programming terms like singletons, not to mention the procedural terrain generation. That's awesome, Blades. So your background was procedurally generated then. That's rad. Very cool, Blades. Okay, cool. They made a trailer? Whoa. Look at that. It's rock, paper, scissors? Got the epic music? Well done because of low vitamins, I reckon. So chat, don't forget to eat good. Yeah, definitely take care of yourselves. That's awesome, Blades. Very cool. Go against the odds. This is the first time I think we've had a trailer for a Game Jam submission. I may be wrong, but I think this is the first trailer we've had. Cool. Awesome. Love it. Ooh, that's clickable? Oh, it's your YouTube channel. All right. There you go. Nice. And there's your GDD. Okay, let's take a look. All right, take care, Blades. Have a great day at work. I spent 4 days on Singleton to fix my save system in my game. Never had it work. Oh, shoot. Is that the banana person? Yes. Yeah, I believe so, right? You made your own submission, Alamad, for Eat the Banana, and then did this one as a group. Okay, simulation game in which different cells survive, evolve, and multiply to keep their generation going. The theme is primordial since the cells are from the beginning of time. The game uses rock, paper, scissors to calculate which cells take over which. Also uses stats that have been explained in game mechanics. Okay, this game was made by the team. Very cool. You play rock, paper, scissors using the GUI. The player is trying not to get himself killed and to duplicate themselves. He has to kill a few target cells to win. A few target cells, so like an assassination, like you gotta go specifically. You'll play as a bacteria. Organism will spawn randomly every 10 seconds. Types of organisms are amoeba, viruses, and bacteria. Interaction occurs on organism collision. Each organism can interact differently. Okay. Interesting. Player hit mechanism. When player collide or interact with any organism, there's a 40% chance it will trigger rock, paper, scissors mechanics. And it will push the organism if its size attribute is greater than the organism. Okay. Every organism has stats, intelligence, avoiding getting eaten when organisms try to eat, higher chances of survival, 1 equals immune. Okay. You have health. You have size and speed. Okay, the rock, paper, scissors mechanics. Both players make a choice, no input required. The winner will have odds in favor, i.e. nothing bad will happen to it. Okay. After player will choose an effect randomly out of effects cards and applies it. Huh. Okay, so there's like a second stage to this. Okay. Amoeba tries to eat you, moves slowly. Bacteria more likely to affect your intelligence, moves very fast. I'm still not totally clear what intelligence actually does. A virus will damage you 100% on Collide, tries to multiply itself. So it kills you on Collide? Damage you 100%? I feel like I'm reading that wrong. Player will get 2 minutes to clear all the infected organisms. All infected organisms will be marked with a unique color. Organisms will be infected randomly each round. On hitting the infected organism, there's a 70% chance either it will die or duplicate, depending on rock, paper, scissors outcome. And 30% chance a random effect will be applied. On killing the infected... By the way, good. I'm glad we're getting some numbers, getting that, the actual formulas for how this is going to function. On killing the infected organism, player will get a 10-second bonus. We're on a time limit. Okay. An infected organism can infect another organism of the same time. A amoeba will affect another amoeba. Within 2 minutes, if all infected are cleared, a new round will be initiated. Game will be over if the player health reaches 0 or the player has failed to clear all infected organisms within the time. Final score will be the time you've survived. Okay, so it's a score attack game based on time. Got it. Cool. And stuff like that. End of document. All right, let's do it. Let's jump into Celibate. Ooh, look at that gradient. Music by Player XYZ Music. The font's a little rough to read, but this is a cool shader. Wow, look at that. Reacting to the mouse and everything. A little dog. Whoa, okay, we got a little bug here with the settings menu. Okay, guess we'll just jump in. Whoa, we are instantly chasing the mouse. Pass? Okay. What's up? They're talking to each other? Okay. So, what are the... Is it this one? Is that an infected one? Enemy doubles? Excuse you? I do not understand how this system is working. Because I'm only getting a single icon showing up? I don't know what that means. Okay. So down to 5 infected. Good. So we're doing the right thing here. Why is it always a scissor? I'm number 2. Lol, meet my brother. Why is it always a scissor? And why is it sometimes, like, on or not? That seems like a coin... Yeah. Like, we got the scissor that time, but then it was black, which made the enemy win. This seems kind of impossible to win. And it's definitely a lot more output randomness than it is input randomness, right? So I'm not making any choices, really, about the randomness that's involved here. This is, I make a decision, and then randomness happens. So yeah, I think I'm a little bummed that I'm not quite following how the mechanics are working. Dumber. There is a lot that I really like about this, though. Like, that water shader is really good. The different enemy type, or different types of creatures, I think is really cute. The text on top of everything gives everything a lot of personality. I really like all that. Blump. And I'm not totally sure what, like, bumping stuff around does for the game, you know? Unless there are, like, environmental hazards or something. Oh, I just spawned him outside of the level, so I think I just lose. Kill bacteria first? What are the bacteria? All right, I think I have to refresh at this point. Bacteria is too small for him to see. Literally need a microscope. Okay. Son of a biscuit, man. Like, we got 2 scissors there, so I'm a little unclear what that meant, you know? We do have ads in a minute. I think there's a lot in here that is really cool. I think it needs a lot of work to make it more legible, right? And then as well, once again, this is output randomness instead of input randomness. Did I read the GDD? Yes. Yes. And I'm still not 100% sure how this is kind of functioning. Like, there's this intelligence stat. Avoid get eaten when organisms try to eat, higher chances of survive. Does that mean that they're, like, better at rock, paper, scissors? Is that what that's trying to say? Oh, we died. Oh, they multiply freaking every time. I feel like I just make things worse. Like, the body would be better if I could just not be here. It's like Dark Souls, the amoeba. Oh no! It killed me! I guess that was the virus, right? Viruses are, like, super deadly. I love that line, meet my brother. That is super cute. That's very, very cute. This is Cellbit, Jack. Yeah. Yeah, this is Cellbit. Sorry, let me share the link. So yeah, I think there's a lot that's really good in here. I think the rough stuff is just, it's a little bit missing on the input randomness versus the output randomness. And then just understanding what the mechanics actually are. It could use some UX work, and boy, have I ever been there. Wait, hold on. Can I get, like, the healthy guys to duplicate? Can the healthy guys help me at all? Will the healthy guys kill bad things for me? Get him. Sick him. We got him. Only 4 left. Let's go. Good. Good. Yeah. Finally got an ad on Twitch, but it's gone now. No! Stop splitting! Stop splitting. I just want to beat 1 level. I like the roulette, too. That's something I've thought about doing a lot of the times on games that I make. And I never have the time or, frankly, like, even ability to do. I've never even tried to make it yet. And so I definitely respect the roulette. Whoa, what was that? I also like kind of the jankiness of the circle. At first I was like, well, why not just use a perfect circle? But now I kind of like it. It feels a little more organic, a little more imperfect, a little more strange. You know, it's nice. My intelligence is 0.1. Isn't 1 like the perfect score and 0 is the worst score? I just lost more intelligence. Oh, this is the last guy. Come on. It's only levels we don't want the player to finish too soon. Sure. Come on, come on, come on. I've only got 2 seconds left. Get him. Shoot. Game over, you die. There you go, that's Selbit. Yeah, technically, it works really well. My biggest lament are those two things for now. It's the output versus the input randomness, and then it's the communicating the mechanics. But I can tell a lot of technical effort went into this. The art team had a good time. I do wish we got some sound effects and music in the game. I guess there is some music, isn't there? Okay, yeah, there's music if I crank the volume up. I just don't get any sound effects, which is a bummer. But I do also love those lines that come up. The writing there is really fun. I like that. Post-Jam making a real money Web3 casino game? Oh, because I was talking about the roulette thing. Oh, you found out my real plan. I was the problem all along. Oh my goodness. Well, cool. That's Selbit. You know, I think there's a lot of fun here. I like this arrow as well. It's a good signifier to, because that's always a struggle. Whenever you have a get rid of all of the bad guys sort of thing, you either have to make the hunt really fun or just like give the player a way out of not having to hunt, right? So that's a very good call. Pass, but I won! I won, and I still didn't have anything happen? Come on! Well, there you go. That's Selbit. Count me in. We have the cell count killed, which is interesting. Oh, and these are clickable, too. That's fun. I'm curious what that cell count killed is, like, meant to do. For me as a player. Because normally when you have something like that, it's to either provide information on the state of the game, or it's to provide a sense of accomplishment, right? Like, ooh, my KD ratio is 4. Awesome. But this, like, kind of all I care about is the infected amount, right? So I'm kind of curious about that. All right. I think that's going to be it for Selbit, unless Alamat or any of the other team comes in and wants us to talk about anything specifically. I think that's going to be it for Selbit right now. Definitely go give them a play, leave some feedback. Very, very cool. There we go. Cool. All right. And I think we unfortunately blasted through the ad. So we're going to go ahead and jump into our next game. If you are here and you want your game played, shout it out so we'll get it in the queue. It was the team, definitely not me. I did the marketing and I did it right. All right, sounds good, Alamat. So you did the marketing and then the team did the game. Got it. Cool, which is a totally valid distribution, by the way. Like, you need marketing people on your game. So, very, very cool. All right. There we go. That was Selbit. Love it, love it, love it, love it. I'm going to be, by the way, I'm going to be leaving feedback in between streams. I don't want to do that all on the stream. Well, hi, puppy. Hi. How are you? Hi. Welcome to the club. Hi. Yeah, hello. Aw. How's my missy, huh? How's the missy? Oh, shoot. Okay. Hey. So, if people are not going to say, hey, add mine to the queue, then I think I'm going to just start going from the free dog again. We're going to start from the top and just head down to the bottom. So we're going to start with Fallen. And then Jack, I believe, is in the stream. So we're going to skip his when that comes up. You can cue me in, although I didn't manage to change much since the last critique session. Okay, Zaft. So we're going to take a look at Primordia. There it is. Okay. Dog looks cute. Is his name Doug? No, this is Artemis, our collie. Huh, Missy? Yeah. You'll come down in just a minute, huh? Okay. So, as a reminder, this was our gauntlet submission. Yes, skip it, K-Jack. Well, I will make sure to do that when you are not online, because I know that that is your preference, and I totally respect that. So this is where we started. I didn't notice we had music in this. So you go through, you're this kind of particle in space, and you try to evolve and gather up all these different pieces. You can, if you're really good at it, get things caught in your gravitational pull, and then you get a big combo, and it's worth a whole bunch, right? But if you, when you grow, see, now we're in a new universe stage, there's these new big things, and these are what you're supposed to absorb now. If you absorb one of the small ones, you get hit, and that's bad. And that's pretty much the game. You go through the different stages. I think there was an end state, and that was pretty much it. Now let's check out the full casual version with extra time, extra resources. Trippy, yeah. By the way, I believe everything in here is a shader in the game itself. The Zaf just went bonkers. The music didn't loop on the gauntlet. It was my first time making music. Gotcha. So, now you can see it's very different. We're not doing a side scroller anymore. We get this cool little pop-up when we eat something, saying, hey, this is what you've got. The size differences are way more noticeable. Oh my gosh, way more noticeable. I want to get, like, one more thing. Yeah, big combo. It's feeling a little bit easier to get combos. We have some extra UI in here since the very beginning. Right before, there was almost no UI. Now we get to have this stuff. So it tells us where we're at. Where we're at in our stage. And how much we have yet to go. Which is awesome. That was a big thing that we talked about in the Gauntlet submission was, I want to know where I'm at as a player. So now I get to see we're in a gas universe. So we have successfully recombined and made something cool. It's a brand new world. And if we go to our encyclopedia, you can see this little wavy thing. He added in this cool shader to kind of communicate this is bad for you to eat now. Don't eat this. And that's a kind of a universal shader that gets applied on all of the stuff that you're not supposed to eat. So it becomes a very consistent language, which I really like. It's got the glow on it as well. Really, really tight. And we get this formula that shows up to tell us, like, this is the impact of what we are building, right? If before we absorb, we get to absorb by pressing space, it will tell us, hey, this is how much you're going to be absorbing. So we're now in the metal universe. And I'm trying to get exclusively one type of particle per thing, because apparently that makes it easier, because then you don't get the other particle. So you can see we have that little danger shader on the bigger thing. You can make it out a little bit better now. There we go. Oh, gosh. Whoop. Whoop. Okay. All right, take care, Alamod. Thanks so much for hanging out. There are 0 textures in both versions, all shader and noise. That's super cool. This looks really fun. I like the collect by color. Feels like a primordial Ikaruga. I could see that. Yeah, for sure. Getting bigger. We're in a new universe stage. There we go. Oh, gosh. Okay, there we go. Let's see. I need more. There we go. Yeah, boy. Nice. Collect by not color. Yeah. Made a little Ikaruga prototype a week before the jam. Probably some of the ideas stuck with me without noticing. There you go. So now we can start absorbing planets. Oh, man. My hubris. I was trying to juggle a little bit, and it didn't work out. And we've talked with Zaft a little bit about like how it's a little bit hard to keep things stuck in your gravitational pull, and it feels like the meta option is to just blast through, you know, just pick stuff up immediately. Apparently Zaft tried to play with the physics quite a lot, and it just couldn't quite get it where he was hoping he could. But still a very cute little experience. There's 3 different endings to explore, including killing all the dinosaurs, you know, if you're of that persuasion. And if you eat the wrong stuff, then you will go down in your mask, go back in universe stages, and you can just lose. Your universal level cataclysmic singularity. Within these volatile conditions, primordial events will take place, giving birth to entire universes, primordial soups, and one day, dinosaurs. Cute. Very, very cute. So there you go. That is Primordia. Super cool. Zaf, Escape goes back. Thank you. Hey! Oh, wait, no, I still have the high score. Good. I was about to say, how dare someone take my high score? Oh, shoot. There you go. That is Primordia Tondrawasida 2 Tonteltnuag. Is there a list of queue? This is our last thing in the queue. Incredible, bro. So if you are present and you want your game critiqued right now, let me know. We'll add it into the queue. Until then, we're just going to keep on going down the list for now. So Zaf, thank you so much for building this incredibly technically impressive and a cute little game. It's almost like a Katamari, almost sort of Katamari-like, but with some sort of science things. Like I think genuinely this could be a really cool educational game for kids. And I think, you can take it in any number of directions. It could have a more educational bend. It could be taken more fantastically and become more of a thing. But I think it's a really cool concept. I think it's executed on very well. The input randomness of you need to decide kind of where to go in order to grab things. I think that works. The primordial theme is definitely hit. It is the beginning. Yeah, incredible. We have that turned off until after the jam, so that we can actually get through the jam stuff. Once we're done with the jam, then we'll bring it back. 1 second. Woo! All right. It's getting a little loud. All right. Very cool, very cool. Whoop. Hey. Okay. All right. Cool. Let's go ahead and jump into our next game. That is going to be Fallen by Mothman Centaur. Yeah, Junior Dev is joining us for a little bit, huh? Yeah. Hi. All right. You want to help me out? Are you grabbing that microphone? Is that really loud for everyone? Whoa. All right, so we have Fallen. Oh, my God. All right, sorry. Give me 1 second. I'm going to go grab the carrier. Okay, we're here. Baby aggro, yes. Mine just takes the mouse and runs off. See, I have a corded mouse, so that helps with that whole situation. All right. Okay, so we've got Fallen by Mothman Centaur. So you are an angel running from heaven. Oh, we got some particle effects on things, different colors. Nice. Very good. We got our waves. So we have 8 enemies coming at us here. Power up. Ooh, nice. Power-ups are way more visible now. That's great. We have 2 different behavior types for the different enemies. And I know originally there was a plan to add a boss. I don't know if that ever actually got added in or not. Dear, come on, come on. No! It didn't. Okay. So is there any sort of end state I should be trying to hit here, Mothman? Or is it kind of just score attack right now? How many waves can you survive? These guys aren't shooting out their bullets like they used to. There's 7 waves. Okay, cool. It's an auspicious number for an angel running away from heaven. Wave 6. Here we go. Took out the bullets because I couldn't get them to kill the player. Gotcha, gotcha. That makes sense. We do stuff like that all the time. Oh no, little one. You lost your pacifier. Oh no, what do we do? I have to murder angels. I can't help right now. Oh dear. Oh dear. And there's no pause. Okay, there we go. Okay. Suck. I'm playing with such a handicap. No! X to pacify. This is Fallen, by the way. Go check that out. Yeah, the power-ups look so much better now. That background does a lot to help. That was a good choice. That was a good design choice. So now we're super speedy for a second. So we have life up. We have... Oh, we killed each other on that one. We have life up. We have fire rate up and move speed up are our 3 power-ups. Blah, 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 blah. Ooh, 2 lives. Now I have 2 lives. Is there sound on this? Let me crank up the volume again. Oh, there is. It's just super quiet. Okay. Gotta go for now, but good job on everyone's submission so far. Good job, everyone. Alistios, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for your sponsorship and getting a lot of the sponsorship organized. Deeply appreciate you. You're incredible. Thank you. Best of luck today. I think the hitch is when you progress to the next level. That's it, kind of setting up the next zone. Shoot. Go, come on. Oh dear, oh dear. Come on, come on. There we go. Looking good, looking good. All right, wave 6 down. Oh, shoot. Death or next wave, yeah. Okay, we got fire rate up. That's really good. Get the health. No! Oh, that speed power up kills me every time. Oh, and I still have it. Oh, my gosh. Okay. There we go. I think we got it this time. Woo! All right, congratulations. You've avoided capture by the hosts. You still need to find someplace safe to hide. Music but no SFX, couldn't get the WAV files work properly. No problem. Geek Ledge, welcome in. Great to have you. Thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing well. Little ones will get you. Yeah. Cool. There you go. That's Fallen. Mothman, I believe this was your first... I mean, it's at the very least your first thing you have submitted to itch. So, well done. You got it done. You built it. It's in. It's real. It's a thing. It exists. Congratulations, Mothman. First build in Godot. That's awesome. Super cool. Very, very rad. Mothman, thank you so much for contributing to this game jam and building that. That was super, super cool. All right, we're going to go ahead and jump into Duty of the Shaman now. And it plays without bugs. Yeah, absolutely. It's super stable. So, Duty of the Shaman. Pick a difficulty here. Easy, normal, hard. This is going to determine, obviously, the difficulty. The point of the game is a pseudo rhythm game. We have to type as soon as these letters pop up. We get a small window of time based on the difficulty that we chose. So normal for me is like accomplishable. Hard is just not possible. We get 3 tries, 3 lives. I've already lost 2 at the very beginning of this. Am I gonna, hey, we made it! We did the ritual! I love those little possessed deer that show up. It's so spooky. It's worth noting as well, Nalzarin, the submitter here, Alex, went and recorded their own drum sounds for this. Which I think is super cool. Like, these are not prefabs. They are, like, he went to a church, banged on a drum set, and recorded the sounds. And I think that's incredibly rad. Hat Tower, you got it, Prodigal. How you doing today? Oh. Gotta beat the hard mode? I can't even get 1 on the hard mode. I literally can't get a single thing on hard mode. It's impossible. Okay, here we go. We're Knights of the Round Table. Hi-ho, hi-ho, we're Gable. Okay, we'll grab these 2. Wait, no, there is an actual hat. There's an actual hat. Oh, dear. Okay, so that was 1, 2, 3, 4. Balloon 5. Add a hat, Incredibro. We'll put on my child's toy there. All right. Okay. Whew. All right. Let's get it pumping, bumping, bumping. How's it going, Bowtie Man? It's going all right. We will try hard once. We'll try hard once. Suck. Too late. Too late. Gee, nope. I literally can't get a single one on hard. I'm not a slow typer. I genuinely don't know how this is humanly possible. Hey, I got 1. That's a win. That's a win. I won hard mode. I finally got 1. There you go. That's Duty of the Shaman. A cute little typing game. Very impressive. Made for the Gauntlet. Custom recorded drum sounds. Very, very, very impressive. So thank you so much, Nalzarin. Absolutely amazing. We're going to go into ads. And after the ads, we're going to jump into Eon Traveller, which I've been dying to open for a long time. This looks really exciting. Oh, there's no web build, though. Oh, shoot. But, you know, Captain played it. We're probably fine. We'll go ahead and download it. Okay. All right, we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Okay, welcome back. Thanks for your patience there. We're going to go ahead and dive in to Eon Traveller. Very excited about this. What's a Godot EXE? Wonder why they didn't do a web build. All right. Let's do this thing. We do have a dot readme sort of GDD. Let's check it out. Can I like open in HTML here? Okay. Here's what I can do. I can copy all this. And then go to here. And I can paste it in. That's how I'm going to do this. Okay. So, input randomness primordial. Examples of input randomness is the idea of random generations could be in a longer term. Okay, that's just a general definition of input randomness. Procedurally generated levels, equipment, sure. These are all just examples. Okay. I'm interpreting Primordial from a more Earth-centric position. So dealing with early eras of history on Earth as opposed to Primordial on a more universal scale. This allows for a less accurate but more fun use of the themes, such as dinosaurs, plant life, etc. I'll also be adding fantasy and sci-fi elements such as time travel. We're going to have eras of nature's development on Earth, time to travel to those areas, animal and plant life from those eras, dinosaurs! Travel to different procedurally generated areas set in different eras of primordial history. As you progress through a run, you'll be able to pick from a selection of randomly selected destinations. Okay, interesting. Destinations will have a combination of dangers and resources that can be gathered, with the ultimate goal of fixing your faulty time machine and returning to your time. Okay. When you are at a destination, the game will be in a top-down, isometric view, and between destinations, there will be a menu representing the interface of the time machine. Okay. A character that can move in all directions, top-down, interact with objects, simple non-lethal combat. Okay. Random level generation, noise-based isometric tile map. Okay, cool. Destination path generation, generate a series of interconnected branching pathways that has nodes corresponding. Geez, this is a lot for a gauntlet submission. Resource collection and goals. Components of the time machine need certain resources to repair. As they are repaired, new abilities will be available, and eventually you'll be able to return home and complete the game. Okay, so it's almost like Mega Man, in a sense. You're kind of going to different levels to get different abilities, and that will allow you to beat the game. Procedural level generation, destination selection. These are the input randomness, sure, and then as well the level generation. Hey, Bear Like Lion, how you doing, friend? Good to see ya. How's life going for ya? Game is set in the 4 eons of Earth: Hadean, Archaean, Proto-Rozoic, and Phanerozoic, with you traveling within them, looking for resources to repair parts of your time machine and return to your own time. Each area is visually distinct and has one of the resources you need to repair your time machine's components. You have the destination, the selection, and the time machine. And then we just have a listing of art. Very cool. Okay. Very excited about this. By the way, if you want to play this one, this is Eon Traveller, a gauntlet submission. Got your game running on OS X and fully translated into 3 new languages. Launch in 5 days. Wow, Bear Like Lion. That is so exciting. Congrats. That's a huge deal. Bear Like Lion, I don't have you. Oh, no, I do. Is this Survival Escape? Your auto shooter bullet hell thing? Is that Survival Escape you're doing? That's tremendously exciting. Yeah, we played this one on stream. During the last game jam, maybe at the end? Survival Escape. Cool. All right. So for those who are curious about this, we did play this on stream a little while ago. Definitely go check it out. It's got a demo. We had a good time with it. There's a bunch of different characters with unique abilities for each of them. That was my favorite part, is that each class has their own unique abilities. So that's really cool, and it was fun to kind of see how they all work together. Rad. Definitely go play Survival Escape. It's fun. All right. There you go. Can't wait to hear how it goes. Can't wait to hear how it goes, Bear Like Lion. Big deal. Big day. Big day. There we go. Okay. I need to maybe put myself right here, maybe? Okay. So this is the opening screen. We have our time machine. We have these little scribbles. I love it. Oh, and we need to turn off our beats, too. Stop. Okay. Nervous but excited, hoping to go gold by Friday. Oh, man, so exciting. Do you have approval from Steam already to launch? Because I know, like, Sundown ran into some struggles with that, where he submitted a build a little too close to the launch date, and they took longer than they said they were going to get it done. Yes, there was at least one horror submission of Liho Corp. You can see that right here, Prodigal. So there's your horror game. Station Primordial is kind of a platformer. And then there may be other platformers as well. You could kind of classify Eat the Banana as a platformer a little bit. All right. Take it away, I'm scared. I have the green release app button ready in my Steamworks. Yay! Congrats, Bear. That's so exciting. Okay, so we need these different materials. There's 3 different materials. There's rectangles, cubes, and circles. And we need amounts of each of them. I love that it's just like hastily scribbled down. Oh, and they have colors too. Okay. Oh, so there's rectangles, circles, cubes, and then what? Pillar, I guess. Also rectangle, but different. What's the name of the game? I'll go wishlist it. The name of the game is Survivalscape. There's the link once again. Okay, so we're going to hit go, and we're going to go to a constellation. Dimensional adjudicator damaged. Navigation system offline. So we have to pick a random one. Okay. Whoa. What is this character we are? Oh! For some reason, I thought this was our head. But is this our head? Like, is that a spaceman glass helmet? E to pick up. Okay. This is very cute. I love the isometric art here. It looks like we can't kill anything. We just stun it. So we just kind of give ourselves a little bit of space. Okay. What happens if I die? Will they hit me? No, okay, they're just gonna, like, push me around. That's fine. Hey, little guys, I'm not gonna shoot you then. So we can just kind of wander around, pick stuff up. Very cute. I like the random tile generation. Very impressive. Enemy pathing as well. Very good. I am actively trying to figure out how to do this in Godot right now in my downtime. To try and figure out how to do some, like, snake sort of procedural animation. It's being hard for me. I'm struggling. I need to bring that to the mastermind when I can and try and figure it out. Still some small things to finish up, so I plan on hitting it first thing Monday morning. This art looks great. I think it's a spaceman person. Yeah, I thought this was the head of the spaceman for a long time until I worked out, oh, no, wait, this is probably, like, the helmet, right? And I thought this was like some weird growth bubble alien thing, and it was really weird and intriguing. Now it's less weird and intriguing, but also makes more sense. All right, we're getting a ton of this stuff. Really want a lot more of the purple crystals, though. So I'm guessing this is like the primordial soup sort of stage of the game that we randomly hopped into, where there's not really anything moving around except for cellular organisms. I have a personal and my developer account, so I went and wishlisted the game twice. Nice, nice. Cool. Thank you, Prodigal. Have to check out the demo later. Yeah, it's a good time. Playing as a unicorn in space with a pew-pew. You're a time traveler whose time machine has broken. The time machine looks suspiciously like another time machine that you may recognize, which also is very much thematic to the other time machine. So we can leave this space. We picked up a bunch of resources. We can fix our dimensional adjudicator. Can I pump materials into these? No. So we need what? We need 35 of these total. So we need 18 more. We need 4 circles and 5 cubes. So we're going to go back in. Now we can pick which one we have, but they're all mercury resource. That's a bummer. Let's go to the Hadean area. Ooh, lava. Sound effect's a little loud, but... Okay, so mercury is the circle. Got it. Okay, I mean, that makes sense. That makes sense. The DeLorean? No. The Superman changing station? Oh, man. Something like that. Although Superman didn't time travel that way. There's another pop culture reference that does time travel in a Superman changing station. All right, we got all the mercury we need. We just need 8 more. We'll grab a little bit more for good measure. 5 more of the simple rocks. I like the walls and everything that are generated. I mean, this is pretty impressive. For 3 days work, once again, right? Where you were supposed to have created all of your own stuff. It's really good. Using Steam CMD logs you out, and I got disconnected mid-Destiny raid when I pushed a patch. Shoot. All right, we got 35. We got the 5. We can head out. Oh, Prodigal, you're so close. It is not the TARDIS. That is the Scottish Doctor Who. That's the Dr. Wazak. This is Doctor Who inspired, obviously. So we can get the fluid link. I don't know what this is going to do for us. What's the fluid link going to do? Organic, mercury, or crystal. I think probably what we need is organic. Because, yeah, I think this is the crystal, which we're all done with. Oh, these aren't pickups? Really? Oh, wow. Sorry, the tartar sauce. Did you get it? That was it. That was the one. You got the tartar sauce. It's the McTime travel machine. The tardy, 3 of those and you get detention. Oh, shoot. Aw, cute little slime all by themselves. You know, this kind of reminds me of... oh, gosh. There's another game very similar to this. That's an indie darling. That is a crafting game, 2D. The main character is a purple spaceman thing. Badlands? Maybe it's called Badlands. Reminds me a lot of... I've never played Badlands, to be fair, but it seems very similar to this. So we're getting all this greenery and everything. Yeah, I mean, this random tile generation is really cool. And the pathing is all really good from the enemies. I like that we can kind of give them a little stun and keep moving. Obviously, they didn't get the time to build in consequences for a lot of this stuff. But, you know, it's time. Time constraints on the gauntlet. It's brutal. It is an intense experience. And I think they accomplished quite a lot over the time frame that they had. Is this pointing me to my... McTime machine? Or is it a shield or something? It's a little more curved than I'd expect for like an arrow indicator, but yes, that was for the time machine. One day I'll be young enough to get those references. We got the temporal stabilizer. Woo! With your time machine repaired, you've managed to return to your time. Your parking skills could still use some work though. Thank you for playing so cool. I love that. Super cute. That's a very technically impressive game. And obviously it's kind of just the beginning of something, but really cool. I had a good time. I like that it didn't overstay its welcome, you know? That's another really important thing for jam games is give people what they're looking for fast and get in and get out. Very cool. Right on. That was by James Gillespie, which, by the way, if you're unfamiliar with James Gillespie... I found something James Gillespie related. That apparently there is a musician named James Gillespie that is fairly successful and maybe possibly makes games? Question mark? I don't know. Don't know if it's the same James Gillespie or not. I do like the title, simple but so satisfying. Yeah, absolutely. Bill and Ted's Epic Adventure. There you go. There you go. Excellent adventure. Yeah. Yes. Be righteous to each other. That's the line, right? That's the end line? Be righteous to each other? Something like that. Okay. Cool. We're going to do a quick run through of Moon Hollow. I'm going to try to do this from a... I'm going to try and be neutral. I'm going to try and come at this as I approach everyone else's games. It's going to be a little hard for me. But I'm going to give it a shot. And one thing I also want to be doing in future game jams is bring in other people to critique my stuff. Because that only feels fair, you know? And I'd like to get the feedback, so. Wasn't it take the blue pill? Oh my goodness. So obviously, very rudimentary UI, not a whole lot going on here. We have our character, their health and armor. We have kind of our abilities. We have what look to be some numbers, maybe dice, and then turn button, and then the bad guy. I'm guessing this is what they're going to do this turn, and then maybe the next turn they'll do this, and then kind of reset, maybe? We start streaming right now. Give you the most critical critique you've ever gotten. Oh, I love it, Prodigal. Do you stream? Do you ever stream? So we can go through, deal 3 damage. Yeah, that dealt damage. That gave us some armor. And then 1+1 dice damage. There we go. So, yeah, I mean, it's pretty simple, but kind of fun. You know, I could see this going places. Looks like we can use all of our dice every turn, so some more constraints on, like, when you actually can throw these things around could be nice. Hey, health -8. Great. Typically to play Jan games and occasionally to show my work in progress. I didn't know that. I didn't know that, Prodigal. I don't even know if I follow you. Oh, I do follow you. Okay, cool. All right. So then we'll go to our casual and see kind of how things have grown. You're not worth it? Oh, come on. It's free. Okay, so the font's a little bit fuzzy, but I love the art, and we got some, like, shader work going on in the background. That's kind of cool. Our great tree, Moon Hollow, has been magically sealed for untold generations. The eternal Mad King Loon stands at the top of the tree, maintaining this sealing. You are a resistance fighter that must pass the leaders of King Loon's court and slay the king so we might be free. Okay, we got a volume slider. All right, let's dive in. Okay, yeah, so this is looking way better than the previous version, the Gauntlet version. We got some music going. We got more shader work here. We got our characters. Okay, cool. So, and some more style on the buttons and everything. We have this grid that didn't exist before of different abilities. I wonder what these empty spaces are. Yeah, curious what all this kind of is. But we have a ton of abilities. Look at all this stuff that's happening. Gain earth each turn. Gain water each turn. Okay, we've got our elements. Earth 2, fire 0, water 1, air 0. Okay. Deal earth damage. Oh, so that will deal 2 damage right now. So, okay, so I can generate earth. So is that I need a 1 or I need at least 1? Okay, that doesn't seem to be working. Oh, and I can't, like, deselect this. Oh, can I select something else? Okay, I can only select something else. Patting himself on the back after critiquing his own game. Who made this game and needs some work? It does need a lot of work. It needs a lot of work in kind of communicating things a little better. A tutorial would probably be nice. Okay, looks like we have a 6 over here. Deal 2 dice damage. Oh, cool little effects there. It's nice. We can do a 5 over there, too. Okay, 2 damage each time. That's weird. And then the 2, I think we can only put over here if this is like any dice goes in there. Yes, we got 4. Another little cool effect. Cool. All right. Nice. Good sound effect on the dice roll. I mean, we could just go into here, but I feel like that's going to be really slow. Is it only going to do 2 damage? Yeah, it looks like it's only doing 2 damage. It says it's supposed to deal 2 dice damage, but it's only dealing 2 damage. So maybe there's a bug there. Needs some work, but could take first place. I mean, probably is going to take first place. Let's be real. All right, we'll just get some more armor. Ouch, 4 damage. 2 dice worth of damage. Whoa, that's a big jump from 3 to 2 dice. Ouchie. So now he's going to deal 1 dice damage and heal a dice. Okay. So we need to get a little bit of armor, but really kind of pump through him. But we can't do the earth damage. We just don't have a lot of damage options on here. I think that's the best thing we can do. Yeah, if we don't get a 3 specifically, then we can't really do much. We need specifically a 3, specifically a 1, and specifically a 4 in order to do 4 damage. And that feels pretty bad. That's 3 dice for 4 damage instead of 1 dice for 2. So definitely some balance work needs to happen here. Not super tight in that regard. I guess we'll do our 2 damage and armor up. Yeah, I'm basically just using 2 abilities every single time. Objection. Yeah, deal 2 damage, and we'll generate an earth and deal an earth damage. That's at least 3 damage. Yeah, I think turtling up is kind of the best strategy. We can gain 1 dice armor. There we go. We got 6 armor. That felt good. I guess we just get more armor. Since it doesn't go away at the end of the turn, it looks like. Generate an earth, deal earth damage, and yeah, I guess we just bunker up. Like, I'm worried I'm not going to be able to do enough damage to actually knock this guy down. Oh, man. Deal 4 damage there. Okay. There we go. Can I use this again? I mean, it's unfocused. Like, it's semi-transparent, so I'm going to guess I can't use it again. No, I can't. Okay. Okay. He's going to heal up. But we could do damage. There we go. Okay, we got him. The bees, it felt like a slog, and we weren't using a lot of our abilities, but, you know, it's at least there. The bees beat a retreat. Technosap oozes from the broken remains of these thugs. I like the world building. Some of their equipment may still be useful in your journey towards the Mad King. Fight for freedom. Okay. To place cards on your grid. Okay, so this is what we saw in the Gauntlet version. Okay. Click on the card. Click on a grid space. Must not overlap another card or a blocked space and must fit on the grid. What is a blocked space? Is that these? Can I, like, put it here? Oh, I can't put it here. So maybe it's these. Maybe I can't put something here. Yeah, I can't put something there. Okay. We can deal fire damage and generate some fire. Any card not on your grid when moving to the next fight will be lost forever. Okay. Let's... Oh, man. Let's cover up these armor generators. We kind of have all the armor we need with the shield. Done placing the cards. Suncult turns its gaze upon you. The sparkers swarm over some sort of pile. You're not sure if the oozing mound was once alive or not, or how long ago. The sparkers crawl away from their lunch as a mob of wings and teeth, clicking their mandibles together while they look at you with flame-crazed eyes. What's this? Volunteers, brother. Yes, sister. Quick, bring them to the flare, father. I really like the world building. It's cool. I want to know more about this. But I think we're going into ads here in just a second. We are. So we're going to go jump to ads. We'll be right back. We'll finish up Moon Hollow. And then we will jump into, once again, if you are here and you want your game critiqued, shout it out. If not, we're going to jump into Primordial. Followed up by Game Where You Crush Cavemen. And then Station Primordial. And Caveman's Hunt. How to Survive Extinction 101. Liho Corp. Rex Escapade. And then I think that will wrap it up. If we can get to all of them today, that would be awesome. I'd love to get these all done today so that we can hit the Pirate Software Jam tomorrow hard and be ready for starting to schedule the award ceremony sometime this week. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Okay, welcome back, Let's go ahead and dive in. You know, this is making me realize I think our music cut out. Maybe it's not looping. Okay, so what are our new abilities? Gain 1 dice armor, generate fire, and then deal fire damage. So we can only generate 1 fire per turn, or I guess we can get 2. If I do here, and then here, oh, I can move it around? Oh, okay. So if I don't like the position, I can keep moving it. Where'd your pacifier go? Where'd it go? Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay. Maybe we're okay. Maybe you'll calm down. So we have 2 fire. But then it needs less than 3. I guess we'll just get some more armor and we'll kind of bunker up this turn. Our health didn't reset, which is spoopy. Oh, man. I really wish I had more earth generation. Also, this font is really gross. It's just, it's hard to read is all. It's getting really fuzzy for some reason. Like, it's getting scaled up instead of being a higher point typeface. Yeah, we just don't have any good damage dealing methods. Like, I need ways to deal damage. Oh, such a cute supporter you have there. Yeah, thanks, Nor. Appreciate it. Yeah, he's the junior dev. He hangs out with us a good amount of the time. I mean, I guess we might as well always do Flare, right? Flare is a better shield, so we might as well... Like, if we're going to get more cards, we should just put it down here, because it's not going to make a difference for us, right? It's going to be an objectively better than... Well, I guess we have to have a 3 for that, but... I don't know. Guess we'll just deal some damage. Because he's going to be healing. He's healing 1, and he's going to heal fire amount, so don't do any fire this turn. Gain 5 fire. Heal. I want to gain 5 fire. Sheesh. Deal 2 dice plus 6 damage. Okay. Boy, this is a bum turn. I do not have good dice. I mean, we can definitely turtle up. Like, we have like 3 shields on our character, and that is definitely represented, but we can kind of only do 2 damage. Like, at most, we deal 6. Maybe there's a world where we deal 7 damage, but... Oh, that is rough. That's my biggest complaint so far, is just... We're not getting any damage. Okay. So, how to play. Okay, so this is describing all those dice slots. Okay. Debug cheat. Click on Atlas name for your character in the upper left to win the current fight. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that, because this is going to take forever. Let's do that. No more bumps in the night. With the final blow, the mound of ladybugs falls to the ground, with limbs twitching and sparks fading. They will no longer bother the poor bugs of the slums. The Sun Cult will surely notice their recruiting pool drying up soon, but the slum's inhabitants see the effects of your efforts much more quickly. Upon hearing what you have done, foot traffic resumes in the dank and dirty streets. Wings fly from place to place, rejoicing in their newfound freedom. They welcome you in with open arms and repay you as best they can. The king must fall! So we get some more abilities here. Deal 10 damage, generate 2 earth. Wow, we can do it twice? Yes. Okay, so let's take Flare out, move Flare down. Let's put Tremor right here. And then Sacred Water. Heal for water. We don't have, like, we'll only ever have 1 water. This seems like a waste. So we'll just, that feels bad to just realize, oh, that's not going to work. I wonder if it's randomized. The Eternal Tyrant. The chaos you have sown in the King's Court has made the palace assaultable by your small group. It is not long before you reach the throne room with the Mad King himself seated atop his throne. His daughter stands at his side. She whispers something in his ear, then leaves through a door behind the throne. So Grima Wormtongue, okay. The king shambles to his feet, his crooked antenna reflecting the twisted form his palace has assumed. He lifts his sword, and a bellowing war cry nearly knocks you onto your back. He flies toward you at breakneck speeds. Prepare yourself. Cool. Where's my card? No, I needed that card. No! He has 100 health? Yeah, no, that's not going to happen. We're not going to chip away at him 2 damage at a time. So, okay. So I really like the concept here. I think this could be, like, the balance is all over the place. It definitely needs to get tuned in a bunch. But I could see this puzzle being really cool. So, like, I can't put stuff there. I can't put these here. I think it said in the instructions you're not supposed to be able to do that, so it's probably just a bug. But I like that idea of kind of getting cards, going through a roguelike. I think this could be really neat. I'm not necessarily sold on this layout because I don't know, putting this in the middle makes it feel like it is equal between Atlas and Eternal Mad King Loon over here, right? Like, I kind of expect Mad King Loon to also be doing things to the grid and using it even like it's a shared resource. Does it work? Yeah, it works. Is there probably a better version? Yeah, I think there's probably a better version. Generate random elements and deal all elements damage. So we just want flat here. Oh no, don't generate fire. Oh no. So can I like move this away so I get back my shield? That's kind of cool. So you can kind of like maneuver things around. I wonder if that's intentional. Yeah, I think this is a cool concept. It just needs a lot more time to balance and maybe rework the UI a bit. But really cool. I like the idea. I think it's got a good amount of polish. It's got these cool shaders. It's got these cool effects. It's got sound effects. It did have music at one point. I wish there was an effect when you generate something, when you generate one of these elements. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for Moon Hollow. Oh yeah, we can click this. Victory! You have defeated Eternal Mad King Loon and broke the Primordial seal around Moon Hollow. Replay? Okay, we'll kick back to the main menu. It's cool. I like the idea. The art's really cool. I like the puzzle. It's just the puzzle isn't really able to shine due to the balance problems. This game a 3 out of 10. I wouldn't quite go that low, but yeah, it definitely needs some more work before it's, like, working. This game has a bug. Yes, it has lots of bugs. Yeah, see, okay, so jumping out of the playtesting mode now. Why is that happening? This should only happen if a dice is selected. No dice are selected right now. Nothing should be working. This is a brand new save. A brand new run. What is happening there? That is so weird. I want my money back. Yeah, you could just, like, but this is like, I haven't ever clicked on a dice, so it's not like something is still being saved. I don't know, maybe on the blank slots there's no check to see if a dice is selected. There you go. You can do infinite damage. Yeah, what did you do? You got up both of these, and then you do this, right? And then you generate a billion fire. And then, oh man, yeah, that's weird. Very weird, very weird. Anyways, that's Moon Hollow. If you want to go play that, you can find that right here. Thank you so much, me. You're very welcome, me. All right, let's move on from this awkward situation. Primordial. 1 out of 10 runability. So this is one built by Sweode. We played this back in the critique sessions right after the Gauntlet. So this is a math game. So you shoot your tranquilizer darts at the dinosaurs. Your ammo in your tranquilizer darts is mathematical operators. And the dinosaurs will have 2 numbers above their heads, and you need to insert the operator that will resolve that into a target number. So all of these will be able to equal 100. So we have a minus sign in our ammo case right here. So 158 minus 58, 100. 10 times 10, 4 times 25. There you go. You cleared all the dinos in this area. Great, let's go to the next area. And we get loaded up with the exact correct stuff that we need. So this is less of a, like, manage a game and a lot more about a puzzle and kind of testing your ability to do quick math. And not even quick math, but I think we talked about this before. There's a really interesting thing happening here, and I really like the idea. I think the realm it lives in is mostly puzzle, which can be fine depending on what it is that they're trying to accomplish. But when we get to, like, this point, for example, we're trying to equal 500. We have a minus. So I'm not even, like, running the numbers on all these. I'm just looking for something that is kind of feasible, right? 518 and 18. That's could only be a subtraction, right? There's a perfect answer for every single situation. There's never any sort of like dealing with it. Now, input randomness, yeah. I mean, you're getting presented all these equations. The primordial theme is cute of dinosaurs with numbers above their heads. It like if we were to turn this into a more fleshed out game, yeah, it needs some more like the giant numbers. Like, of course, that's not going to be subtraction. Of course, it's not going to be addition. It has to be division. I don't have to run the numbers. I'm not going to run the numbers. I'm not going to sit here and divide 43,500 by 87 in order to get to 500, right? But I think there's a core here of something quite interesting, and that's the game. That's Primordial. I think there's something really cool in there if it can keep on getting developed. Also, bonus points for getting the background in. That's something I never do for my games. It's over 9,000, absolutely. So, like there, I didn't even have to run those two numbers. They were both divisions. They were both super big. I just clicked, you know? And I'm barely even looking at this target number because they're usually in like the hundreds and they're an even number. So if I see 50 and 4, I know that's got to be a multiplication without even knowing what the number is, just because of the formation of the numbers. So there's ways you can kind of cheat the system a little bit, but overall, cool idea. There's a kernel of something awesome in here. I want to see it continue to develop, and well done on the art. It's goofy, and the dinosaurs are spooky with their six-pack abs and the red eyes and the fangs, but then very friendly round shapes in the question mark with that nice little specular highlight. It's all really cool. So that's Primordial. Very cool. Thank you, Sweeode. We're going to jump into Game Where You Crush Cavemen. This is one we haven't played before on the stream. Let's take a look. Follow non-skis. For some reason, game runs slower on full screen if you play on the web. If you somehow manage to full screen it, not recommended. Have you ever had the urge to crush some innocent cavemen? Well, now you can. You're a dinosaur who stumbled upon a caveman society, and for some reason, decided to crush them all. No cavemen were hurt in the making of this game. There are 3 types of cavemen. Normal, rainbows that are worth more, and spearmen who stun you for 5 seconds and subtract a bit from total score. So this is a score attack game. Got it. Have a great day, Prodigal. Good luck with the retro. Always fun doing retros. Hope it goes well. Let's check out our GDD. There's a stupid timer I can't get rid of in the top left side of the screen. Sorry. Have you ever had the urge? Okay, we read this. Inspiration's Fruit Ninja. Oh, okay. Interesting. Bombs that spawn on screen that sabotage the player. Okay. That's the only inspiration. Okay. All right. Wonder if because of streams like these, Little Dev Jr. cannot sleep unless he hears Papa Dev talking. He sleeps pretty well. But he definitely really likes it whenever he can hear my voice. That is for sure. On long drives, Joe has to talk nonstop, narrate the road trip to help Junior sleep. I feel that disclaimer is a lie. My ancestors were cavemen, and many of them were hurt to get to modern day to make these games. The game is set in a primordial era, cavemen running for their lives. The recurring concept is survival, with dinosaurs dominating the land. Okay, so we're looking for casual gamers. Short play sessions, high scores. Okay, great. Sounds like a really good plan for a gauntlet version of a game. Crush cavemen, avoid spear-wielding cavemen, collect points, beat the clock. So can I beat spear-wielding cavemen, or do I have to just run away from them? Use the dinosaur foot to crush cavemen. How do I use it? Each normal caveman gives 1250 points, rainbow cavemen give 10,000 points, and spear-wielding cavemen subtract points and stun the player. So sounds like you just avoid them. So are they going to be always present? Are they going to accumulate more and more? Is there any way to get rid of them? Do they go away over time? Provide high point rewards and are rarer than normal cavemen. Pose a risk with their ability to stun and subtract points. Oh, look at this art! Oh, that's so cute! Inspired by cave paintings. I love it! I love the little handprint there. That's super cute. 3 unique caveman sprites with rainbow cavemen leaving a rainbow trail and spearmen having their own sprite. Leaving a rainbow trail? Oh, can't wait to see all that. Thanks for your lurk, Prodigal. Appreciate it. You control a dinosaur foot that casts a shadow depending on where your mouse is. When you click the shadow, it grows in size and eventually the dinosaur foot will land and crush anything that comes under it. Cool. All right. Sounds good. Cavemen leave puddles of blood when they die. I like that there's 3 different blood sprites. Background that depicts mud that is surrounded by grass. Okay, cool. I like that we're getting this granular. This is good. There's a cave near the middle of the screen that cavemen spawn from. Simple upbeat track created in FL Studio. Sound effects generated using JSFXR. Distinct sounds for different types of cavemen. Tone plays when you transition to the menu screen. UI is inspired by ancient cave paintings. I like that we have an example of that. Cavemen move randomly and have a different trait to them, i.e. normal, rainbow, spear, without the player doing anything. Okay, so yeah, I mean, it's... oh, and I just noticed the background is the caveman sprite just over and over again. Honestly, like, zoomed out, that wouldn't make a bad shirt. All right, let's check this out. I like the nice chill island vibes. Oh, wow. Okay, it takes a while for that thing to come down. Okay. So yeah, you don't want to touch the spears. Bomp. Got him. Got him. I like that the hitbox is kind of generous. Okay, good. Whew. It's such a long cooldown. Oh, they're the rainbow dudes. I like that. I was surprised that he wasn't rainbow like it was in the GDD, but the rainbow trail was pretty obvious. Like, I keyed into that pretty immediately. No, he's so fast. Oh my gosh. Gotcha. All right. Okay, and then we have the caveman paintings. Okay, so just the UI is represented by that. Got it. This is cute. This is really cute. A nice signifier for the play hover as well. Super cute. Yeah, 8, 2, and 1. That works, you know? This totally works. Blomp. There is something satisfying about just mercilessly stomping on these guys. It's a little weird you're seeing the foot from below, even though you are kind of above it. But that's fine. I need this. Come on. Grrr. Blomp. I got a spearman? Where? Where was the spearman? Yeah, I mean, it's simple, it's cute. The restriction of needing to predict movement with erratic movements is a really good constraint. I think this is a solid little kind of mechanic prototype. I like the spearman. That introduces a lot of trickiness to it all. A leaderboard would not go amiss, even just a local one. But I like it. I think it's super cute. I almost want more of this caveman aesthetic, you know? Like up here with the time, the score counter, I want that built in a little bit more, which is good. I think if you're leaving them wanting more of that cool thing that you have, then that's a good place to be in, right? Youch, got him. Love the art style in this. Yeah, it's super cute. Nice and chill. Got him. Oh, come on. Shoot, come on. No, that's a spear. Bummer. We'll finish out this one, and I think we'll call it that on Game Where You Crush Cavemen. It's exactly what it promises. You know? Could there be more about it? Sure, yeah. But, like, is this pretty darn good for 72 hours? Absolutely. Yeah, I love this. I love the music. I love the art style. I love the mechanic is nice and tight. I think it works. I think it's good. Nice and chill. Murder. So that's Game Where You Crush Cavemen. Thank you so much, Nonskis, for making this. Absolutely rad. Thank you so much. I like that. Yeah, once again, I like that we got the example caveman painting there. Okay. We're going to jump into Station Primordial 1. Then Caveman's Hunt, How to Survive, Liho Corp, Rex Escapade. And that'll be it. Oh my goodness. We're doing it. We're going to make it through all these today. This is great. 2 days of jam games. Arctic Research Base, Ice Station Primordial 1. I'm going to throw this in chat. Mission, collect primordial samples from the fleshy growths in the waters below. The ice is so cold here, it damages your suit. Your HUD will appear in the top left corner, indicating how much damage you've taken. WAS to move, A to ascend, X to shoot, and B to collect samples. So there's get down that hole and collect our samples. Okay. Look, sound effects award for Ice Station. Yeah, honestly, the music is really tight. It's very contemplative and kind of. I'm gonna turn the volume down a little bit actually. Okay, we can do D-pad. So we got our map. It's. Ooh, I like the pipes there. Nice. It's contemplative, it's mysterious, it's investigatory. I think it fits. Because the whole thing is like, there's this weird stuff down here. And we need to go harvest these Cthulhu essences. The only sound effect that I don't really like in this is the pop gun. Because it sounds like a pop gun. Like, listen to this. You know, sounds like it's being like a crossbow or something. This guy is super spooky though. I really like this enemy. I understand that Tiny Devil really wanted to keep the color palette to a Commodore 64, and mad respect there. But adding some lighting and everything would help enhance that mysterious feeling that we have. You can't touch the walls because they're super duper cold. I also wish when I've fully harvested something that point on the map would go away. So the input randomness here is the level generation. I believe they are a series of pre-generated levels, or it's procedurally generated. I don't remember which. And then the enemy placement, and then when enemies die, there's a chance that they can give you health or a power-up, and that power-up is also going to be randomly generated. So there's a decent amount of input randomness. Primordial is cute, you're kind of like discovering the hidden origins of life, the disturbing, you know, what is happening sort of thing. Controls are a little bit rough. Kind of no matter what you play on, whether it's a controller or a keyboard, you're going to end up adopting this sort of claw approach. Hey, get back here. There we go. Collect. So we can get knockback or the map. I guess we'll pick up the knockback. I don't know. That feels a little less than great. I mean, it's a lot of knockback, which is good. But also, what good does knockback do for me? Okay, we got more samples over here. Why'd you take the map? How are they supposed to find you when you don't come back? You vastly overestimate how much people care about their employees' fortunes. That's 100% going to be, oh, he didn't check in? Well, I guess he doesn't need severance pay then. Blah, 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 blah. Pick up a little bit more. All right, return to base. All the samples are collected. I'm glad there's a little message there to say, hey, you got it all. Good job. A little mercy if you happen to have subbed out your map. Also worth noting, this was all made in GameMaker. So all of these physics and everything were hand-coded. Collisions were all hand-coded. Very impressive. I have worked on stuff like this before, and it is not incredibly easy to make sure it's as bug-free as it's being. We need more samples still. Fill that bar up. So we're going to get more samples. The ice flow changes all the time. So there you go. There's your input randomness. Did you know in Antarctica, if a walkie-talkie is on its side for more than 5 minutes, it sets off several alarms? Oh, that makes sense. People care when it's cold enough. Oh, man. Grab these. Come on, come on. I really want a high damage upgrade. Damage 2? I'll take damage 2. I'll take damage 2. That's fine. Blah, 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 blah. Ooh, lots of enemies. Come on, give me some bigger damage ups. I want damage 3. Let's go. I'm dead. Oh, shoot. Do I still have damage 2? No, I have nothing. It could be peaceful there without the wildlife. I like that you can just hold in the attack button. That's kind of nice. Although, some button is stuck. I seem to have reversed gravity somehow. Okay. Let's try going back up to the surface. See if that fixes it. Hold on. Hey, guy, you're waking up. Kinda don't want ya. Where is that pacifier? Where did it roll off to? There it is. Okay. There you go. All right. Never got that bug. Nice find. Oh yeah, you know me. I'm all about that QA. Bet you're not so warm there, are you? So my question is, Fortunes, those alarms, are they for research teams that are government funded? Because if this is a private organization, I would be really surprised. Ooh, 3 fire rate. Yeah, boy. I kind of want to, like, combine multiples of these. I'd love to get fire rate up and damage rate up, you know? Come on, come on, come on. Get. There we go. Whee! It is government funded, I believe. There are no private research currently going on Antarctica, I believe. There you go. At least that you know of. Because they're keeping it a secret. Because they're discovering the hidden origins of life. And when their scientists go under, they just let the sea take care of it. There's hagfish over there. Oh, I saw another growth over here. Oh, it's going to be rough to get to, though. Yeah, you definitely, like, have to take damage sometimes. This is not a Hollow Knight sort of tightness of gameplay where you can get by without ever taking a damage in Hollow Knight or in Dark Souls or something, right? Like, you're forced into taking some damage, but they're very generous with your health bar, too. So that's good. No, I don't want knockback 2. That's bad. It's because of the ice wall. Oh man, Mini Minuteman is one of my like guilty pleasures. I keep on trying to tell myself to like watch in order to learn both what other people believe and what our current scientific knowledge is, and not to laugh at people or to be derogatory towards anyone. It's a hard balance for me to strike. So I could only watch Mini Minuteman in like short bursts. They don't want us going to the lands beyond the ice wall. Yep. Oh, hold on. Oh dear. Give me 1 second. Okay, welcome back. Sorry about that. Joe is a tower. No kidding. Hey, we got it. The mission was a success. You've collected enough samples to prove the origin of life on Earth. The question is, should you release it? The information changes everything, and everyone isn't ready for change. Really cool from Tiny Devil. Tiny Devil makes all sorts of really cool stuff. You should definitely go follow him on Itch. He's making a Rage platformer right now. It's available to wishlist on Steam. There's a dragon in it, which is automatic bonus points for me. I really enjoy Station Primordial. There's some stuff to work out, but once again, very competent gauntlet submission. Instead of bricks made of hats and babies, you know it, Shaman, you know it. All right, speaking of which, I gotta go hand this guy off. He is awake beyond means. I gotta go hand him off to Mom, and we'll be right back. We're back. Peak gameplay coming up soon. Oh, Jack, this is you. Analyze this carefully. It'll help you win game gems in the future. Okay. You do have Captain Coder saying this game is absolutely perfect, best soundtrack of the jam. So that may not just be hubris, but you specifically asked me not to play this while you're here. I didn't know you were still here. We can skip over this for now. If you would still like that, we can definitely make that happen. We can move to the next game. And then if you jump off at any point, let me know. You're going. Okay. All right. We're going to play it right now then. If you're heading out, we're going to jump in. Let's take a look. If you have to listen to audio, you should listen to it. A unique spin on the classic Snakes and Ladders formula. Objectives: hunt the deer. Kill the deer before it reaches the exit. Every turn, get energy between 1 and 6. Okay, like a dice roll. Got it. The character then generates moves you can make and chooses 3 for you to select from. Choose the best move to win the game. Then generates moves you can make and chooses 3 for you to select from. Artemis. Sit. Oh, good girl. Okay. You can only attack the deer when you're 1 square away from the deer at any time. Okay? We do have a GDD here in a text file. Let me do what we did on the other one. This is going to be here, paste, change text color. What I'm aiming to make, Caveman style snake and ladders. Input randomness comes from random dice rolls and randomly given moves. Caveman suiting the primordial theme. Okay, each turn the player or prey gets a certain amount of energy. Then the player is given a set of 3 moves where either the player moves squares up to the amount of energy or moves and deals damage where the sum of movement and damage is equal to the energy of the play. Oh. Okay. The prey chooses a random move. The aim of the game is to hunt the prey before it reaches the end of the board. Okay. My finger's on the mute button. What's happening? If I remember correctly, it took me forever to figure out where the audio was coming from. Okay. We have a volume slider. Cool.
But some days it doesn't work so hard, and I don't slip away. My fighting for everything back and more. I'm not gonna let this go. I'm ready to settle the score. Get ready, 'cause this is war.
I
In the right
love
direction.
this.
I'm okay, but I'm left to question. How did I get so far behind the
Let me turn it up on my side even more.
To forget all the days that you made me crazy. Nowadays you don't even faze me. No, same, and I don't stress none. Sick and tired of all this tension.
Girl, good girl.
Well,
This is
it's too
incredible.
late. Can't
I'm
take
such a
back
big
all
fan of
that
this.
I've become. So what am I fighting for?
Okay, so
Everything back and more.
this is, it's like a Snakes and Ladders fighting game with Jack singing in the background. This is my favorite thing ever. Is that pretty?
There are days that I think I'm crazy. Other days nothing seems to faze me. There's nothing more and nothing less, just all it feels I must confess. Well, I'm afraid I believe in nothing. No hopes or dreams you could have left me.
I love this. Queen Anne, welcome in. Good girl, good girl. Okay, so we can move 0 squares or move 1 squares. We have this food here. And this, like, terrifying deer staring straight into the camera. I'm not totally understanding this board yet. Oh, that's how much your dice roll is. Okay, so we get 4. So we can move 2 and then, like, move on to their square, right? And then deal 2 damage? Yeah, yeah. I'm terrified that I have a health bar. Can the deer hit me? This is incredible. Move 1, deal 3 damage. Yes.
I'm okay, but I'm left to question. How did I get so far behind the rest? Why am I so inclined to forget all the days that you made me crazy?
I love this so much. Move 4, deal 1 damage. That sounds like the right call. We got 4 health left. He's fighting me for 6? We're brawling. We're tangled up with this deer. Move 0, deal 3 damage. Actually, let's move 1 and deal 2 damage. Just be right on top. So if he rolls a 6, I think we just lose. Okay, it's running away. Good. Move 1, deal 1. Oh, we can attack up and down too. Good. I was a little nervous that I had missed here.
Get ready, 'cause this is war.
Get ready, 'cause this is war. I love it so much. Let's just move 1 square. I like that you get kind of a die roll and a set of random abilities in order to choose from. That's kind of an interesting choice. Move 0 squares. Come on, get closer. Get closer.
'Cause this is war.
Move 0 squares. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting for you. Honestly, I mean, mechanically, this works, right? It is definitely input randomness. You have the input random of the dice roll and the input random of what abilities you have. And and then you have to deal with the output randomness of, like, the deer, right? You end your turn, you've made your decisions, the deer goes, and that output turns into input. Let's just move 1. 1, 2, 3. Okay. No. Oh, we can move 0 and deal 1 damage. Then I'll kill him. Yes! We won! Do you win if you reach the top? No, you lose if the deer reaches the top. So if the deer reaches this point, which could use a signifier to say, hey, this is the danger point. Because I was trying to figure out, is it this square or this square? This is the you lose point. This is really cool. I unironically really enjoy this. I think it's very funny. I love that Jack chose to sing their own song. That was my favorite thing in the world. The sheer courage of that is incredible. And then it's kind of cute trying to chase this thing down, you know? I think it hits the theme of input randomness. I think it's primordial. Could it grow? Could it be more? Yeah, sure. But at a fundamental level, I think this is really interesting. Like, I do think there is space for a snakes and ladders roguelike. Unironically, I do think that. Although I landed on the ladder there and I didn't move up, which is a little bit weird. Weird. Yeah, I missed the ladder. Oh, it's coming back down. Oh, it's coming after me. It's hunting me down. Oh my gosh. When I first played this, I thought the singing was a random video. I spent way too much time looking for the source. Backstabbed. See, that's another cool thing. You could have backstabbing in it, right? All of a sudden, that's kind of interesting. Yeah, I think that you could grow this out. I think that, you know, we have claw machine roguelikes. We have poker roguelikes. Why not Snakes and Ladders roguelike, right? Build that out. I genuinely take advantage of that Van Restorff effect. And I think there's something compelling there. Having not just get to the end of the fastest, but like accomplish these objectives, like beat up the deer that's running away. I genuinely think that's pretty clever. I really like it. So there you go. That is the Caveman's Hunt. Unironically really enjoyed it. After Jack's vehemence that he not be here when we played it, I thought this was going to be way worse than it is. No, I actually quite really liked that. All right. Let's jump into How to Survive Extinction 101. Game made in less than 3 days for the Fox Hollow Game Jam, submitted for Gauntlet. Every 1/3 of a millennium, a disaster occurs, and you have to choose wisely what creature to evolve into to survive the disaster. Disasters come in different forms, although random every time. It does not repeat the same disaster in a row. Choosing the right evolution will increase your chances of surviving the disaster. Some RNGs if you pick a not-so-compatible evolution. Okay, so there's input and output randomness. Okay. Streamer roguelite. A, play Elden Ring, plus 200 viewers. Play FIFA, minus 100 viewers. Rest for the day. Oh, shoot, that's funny. Okay. Possible example games for... Oh, wait, this is, copied from our... Casual and strategic game where your goal is to avoid getting extinct. Use your logical skills to choose what's the best evolution to be able to survive the upcoming disaster. Oh, so this is just the line that got left in. So we have Slice and Dice as inspiration, reroll to try to get better outcomes. Okay. Mope.io, evolve to survive and climb on top of the food chain. Okay. In this game, you're tested for your logical thinking. Surviving a disaster with the evolution that you've chosen makes you feel smart, like you had solved a part of the puzzle. Even more if you've survived in a row. You feel like your IQ is getting smarter, and every time you lost, you can't help but test your logical skills again. Okay, cool. So it's very puzzly. Got it. You joke, but this is an interesting idea. Streamer Simulator is a game. Oh my gosh. Casual, tactical, evolution, 2D pixel art. Cool, love it. Dating back to the primordial times, you'll have to face disasters while avoiding extinction. Okay. Teens and adults, strategy game lovers. So we're going to do Europa Universalis survival evolution. You're going to build for Android and iOS too? Really? Using Godot, Asprite, LabChirp, and FL Studio. Check disaster, choose evolution, reroll, choose evolution, simulate. Okay, cool. So you get 3 options. You spend evolution points, you have reroll evolution options, and upgrade evolution. Okay. So you can spend your rerolls instead of rerolling to upgrade. That's kind of interesting. Random chance of disaster object spawning affecting survival and extinction rate. Survive or extinct based on compatibility of evolution and disaster. Okay. I really like this one, though I found something of an exploit. Okay. What's this game? Jack, this is How to Survive. Oh, I opened this in the same time. How to Survive Extinction 101. We can throw that link in the chat. Jack, all I'm going to say, if you don't want to go back and watch the VOD, is that I unironically really enjoyed your submission. Thank you for building it and submitting it. And that's where I'll leave it because I know you're very uncomfortable with this, but I'll leave it at that. Thank you. Okay. Systems. Survival rate. Disasters have certain criteria. This is a good example of what should go in a system, a survival rate. This is not a mechanic that the player interacts with, but is a system that determines how things evolve in the game. I'm never opening that project or webpage again. I think, for what it's worth, I did say I think there's space for a Snakes and Ladders roguelike. I really do, especially with like that combat twist on it. I think that was really interesting. Disasters have certain criteria that certain creatures fulfill. Disaster criteria can be able to fly, swim, withstand hunger, be strong, cold, heat, freezing, lava. Okay, there's a lot of stuff getting tracked here. If a disaster criteria has be strong and the evolution you choose is strong, your survival rate increases. And if your evolution isn't strong, then your survival rate decreases, also called extinction rate. Okay? Can I? Oh, that's amazing. How to survive? Apparently just be a fox because rigged. During planning, you're given 3 options for evolutions. If you don't like your options, you can choose to re-roll cost an evolution point. You can upgrade your evolution by using evolution points. I really like that. I like trading re-rolls for evolution points. You kind of get the idea of starting to have builds. And I'm curious how that works out. I'm wondering if you can just build one creature to be surviving everything and kind of destroy the strategic choice. I'm curious how that would all fit in and create a system, right? As Millennium increases, more variations of disasters are introduced based on random events. Some events that could trigger are technological advance, introduces alien disasters, AI takeover, increased pollution, introduces plague and polluted air. Wow, I love the flow chart here. Start, title screen, show disasters, choose evolution. You can re-roll, you can confirm, simulate, and then if you extinct, you end. If you survive, then you can plan or proceed. If you plan, you choose your evolution and go through that whole loop again. So it seems like you can just keep the same thing that you picked last round instead of picking a new one. Okay. 2D pixel art, low-bit art style, Pikmin as an art style inspiration. Okay, cute and simple, silly creatures. Sure. VFX listings, audio, sound simple and not annoying. Sure. Casual music to make the player calm. Interesting. I mean, yeah, if you're building something that's more strategic, like if we go back up to our player experience, logical thinking, surviving feel like you're getting smarter, right? And wanting to come back and test your logical skills again. If you built that's a viable route to say, hey, we're going to make it calm, and you just get to kind of experience it. If you get it too tense, and people are sitting there staring at something while tense music is playing, that can feel a little overwhelming and annoying. Just caught up on chat. Okay. Characters, Dino, Frog, Bird, Mammoth, etc. I would love for there to not be an etc. And I'd also love what are the different characteristics. This is audio, so maybe we don't need the stats of each thing listed out. But once again, if this were for a AAA studio, we would want those stats listed out and how those interact. What is the calculation for survival rate? All that sort of stuff. Okay, simple palette of colors, not too detailed pixel art. All assets size is a modulo of 16. Okay. We got some wireframes, or not wireframes, some renderings for the UI. Great, let's check it out. How to Survive Extinction 101. We're going to zoom in hard on this. How to Survive Extinction 101. Play. I like the wiggling. It's also worth mentioning this is a Gauntlet submission, by the way. Gotta say, I recorded the karaoke while listening to it for the first time. I love that. That makes it so much better even. Game Jam playing day, let's go. Good to see you, Captain Enosa. Welcome in. How you doing? How are your projects going? You played this, Memphis? Nice. So we have a plan button here. Only certain evolutions can survive a disaster. What does this plan button do? Wait. Oh, I'm not picking one of these. Okay, so full disclaimer, I did watch Sundown play this. So I have something of a hint of it, but I genuinely thought I was supposed to click on one of, pick a disaster and then pick a plan. Because these look like buttons. Also, I'm just noticing the dinosaurs crying. Oh. So they're giving you a little bit of hints, right? They're giving you hints as to what this all, things that will do well, like Ice Age. I think that's an upside down fish, like it's dead. Lava, there's a bird flying on top. Asteroids, gonna pummel dinosaurs down. The wiggle may be a little bit much. Maybe you could just have the wiggle on disasters or something. I don't know. It is cute, though. We've got this kind of noise-generated background, which kind of looks like rock almost. That's kind of cute. My projects are going really well. Sign up for Pirate Software's Game Jam starting tomorrow. Gearing up. Nice, Captain Enosa. Very cool. I'm going to be in that one as well. Very excited. I like the... Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of juice here, right? It feels like a little bit overkill. Like, do we need the names to be flashing? I guess that's a decent substitute to make them feel more alive. Like, if they had animations, then I'd prefer to have, like, the animals doing, like, an idle pose or something, right? But absent that, because this is a gauntlet, this is a decent way to bring that in. Choose your evolution. It's kind of Vampire Survivors, the slot machine, big celebration. I can kind of see where it's coming from. There's probably a better way to direct this, but this one was so much fun. I want them to polish it up and make it a full game so bad, says Sundown on YouTube. Skills are just hints. Use your common knowledge. Okay, so how do I upgrade things? Because I 100% want to upgrade the mammoth. So our disaster is asteroids. We have crab, mammoth, and fox. How do I evolve? Did that not make it into the game? So if it's asteroids, I would kind of assume a crab because it could go in the water, right? I feel like a mammoth is just going to functionally be a dinosaur. A fox, maybe it could, like, find a hidey hole and survive, but, if something is hitting the ground and having the impact of a megaton bomb, I don't think a cave is really going to help very much. I'm going to bet on crab. We could reroll. Because they kind of explicitly told you the bird is going to... Wait, no, that was lava. Asteroids, they only showed dinosaur things. So I'm going to go with crab. And it wobbles across. That is so cute. I love the little wobble. And it's not just a rotation, it's also a squish squash. No! We lost. You've gone extinct. Okay. The more compatible, the bigger the chance of survival. Okay, so that was mostly survivable, or mostly compatible, but not quite. So we got lava, bird, 100%, confirm. I mean, it's on the art there, right? The resilient keyword bait. Fox not choosing fox is just... How is a fox going to survive asteroids? So now we're on flood. A bird seems like a good idea for a flood. We could go frog. I mean, the frog is in the art. We luckily got bird anyways. But let's go with frog. I mean, it's in the art of surviving. I think we're probably going to be fine. There we go. Survival of the fittest. What are these things? Are those... green... lions? Like... frog, fox, or bird. I'm not feeling any of those for survival. Oh, dinosaur. Yeah, let's go dinosaur. Okay, confirm. The frog can just climb on the scorpion's back, referring to the proverb. Oh, funny. Asteroids. Definitely plan, don't proceed. Bird seems like a pretty decent survivor for asteroids, right? They can kind of like fly away. I don't really know what's supposed to survive asteroids. Bird seems like a good choice, though. Okay, I think we got it. Nice. Ice Age? No, birds do not do well in cold. Most birds don't do well in cold. I guess if this were a penguin, we could stick with it, but... definitely not dino, definitely not frog. Let's reroll. Crab. I don't think so. Reroll again. Let's go mammoth. Yeah, that feels like kind of the native tight fit. Ads. Oh no, we're in ads. Thanks for reminding me. We're gonna jump to ads. We'll be right back with more How to Survive. Yes, Sundown is our primary sponsor for the jam. So big thank you to Sundown. Hope that he and the wife are doing well and that baby is all good. It was a big thing for him to sponsor this so close to the birth of their child. So we owe a lot to Sundown. Thank you, Sundown. Thank you, Alistios. Thank you, Riverwolf Games. Riverwolf Games as well has an itch.io page, which we haven't talked about it enough this jam, that you can go follow their projects. They have some really cool stuff on here, and they are working on Clover, which is an adorable little game about a little kitty with a cute scarf running around in a Metroidvania sort of world. They're doing frequent devlog updates, and they are just a pillar in the Twitch game dev community. So big thank you to them as well. Okay. So we're in the second millennium, current year 999. So we're going to plan Superstorm. That seems like a bad place for a mammoth, right? Bad place for a bird, too. I'm betting fox on this one. We're going to go fox. Looks cute. It's very cute. It's very cute. There's a whole dialogue system. Like, it looks like they're really working hard to make it a really cool Metroidvania. Okay, so that made it. Hoping for... Ooh, definitely don't want fox for a flood. We could try a bird, though. I'm comfortable with a bird for a flood. All right, there we go. Got it. It'd be cool to have, like, some music with, like, increasing mounting tension as you get closer and closer. Like, a beat goes up, volume goes up. You know, that'd be fun. I know it's a bit against the GDD, but even simple music that kind of maybe starts off nice and light, and then as you get closer and closer, it kind of fades out, draws the attention in, right? That'd be cute. Did we say when the award ceremony would be? Not yet. I shouldn't have done that. Oops, wrong button. Yeah, nah, it's not gonna work. There you go, How to Survive Extinction 101. No, the award ceremony is not scheduled yet. We need to collaborate between the judges, figure out when everyone is able to finish judging, and when are people going to be available. It's going to be a little hard because, like, Sundown is, you know, about to become a father. That's going to introduce some wrinkles for things. So we kind of need to communicate between each other. I'd like to get it in this week. But I can't make any promises. We'll have to figure it all out. So that was How to Survive Extinction 101. Very cute little game, very cute little decision simulator. I believe it's endless, so we're not going to try and, like, push for an end state. But it's very cute. You get to just kind of make some choices, get some immediate feedback. That's very satisfying. And I love the little squish squash. There's some good polish in a lot of spaces here to make this feel very cute. Big fan. Big fan. I'm really curious what that evolution was supposed to look like. Really want to see that. So there you go. Let's jump to Liho Corp. Ended up getting to Millennium 45, so I'm pretty sure it's endless. Wow. Hey. Ready? Yeah, who's a good girl? Sit. Oh, who's a good girl? Touch. Good girl. Can you touch? Good girl. Yeah, good girl. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and run into... No. Those treats aren't earned. Yeah, that was naughty. Sit. Artemis, sit. Stay down. Yeah, good girl. Okay, stay. All right, this is Liho Corp. We've played this a couple of times. They were in both critique sessions. We're going to go a little bit fast through this. I don't know how much has changed since the last critique session, but I'm really curious about this. I heard the developer say that they got the maze generation in, and I'm really excited to see kind of how that's going to work. The following footage is highly classified. Unauthorized viewing can and will lead to less than ideal consequences. Liho Corp. Kind of analog horror sort of stuff. A sequel to their previous submission from Foxhollow Jam 1, which is really exciting. Incident investigation, body cam footage, investigator ID, incident report, cognito hazards have been redacted from the footage. I love that, cognito hazards. So there's these cool documents which you can go into and really dive into the world. It's really cool. I've done it. It's rad. I love how much they set up the world. You should definitely go check it out. We're going to dive in to start off with here. I want to see what's different from this and the last critique. VHS era menu screen? Yes, absolutely. No, it's really cool. So you are a representative from Liho Corporation, which last jam had you preventing demons from hacking into server web packets. And now you've been sent out to investigate a team of scientists. Warning, beware of bear. You have been warned. Not responsible for injury or death. Yeah, so there's this research team that has gone silent, and you need to go find clues as to what happened. And when you feel you have enough clues, then you can go back, leave, and then you have to kind of tell people what happened. And if you can give them the right answers, then you win. If you don't give them the right answers, you may end up like this guy. This is one of the field researchers. Judging from the protective suit, a single large slash is visible on the torso. The neck has been torn open. So when I was first playing this, I was like, okay, so is that like a vampire? What is this? A slash on the chest, but then the neck ripped open. Ooh, we got a sticky note. Can someone please do something about the backup generator? It's been broken for weeks now. I've reported it multiple times, but nothing's been done. If the main power goes out again, we're screwed. Get it sorted. We got this kind of white noise in the background. Well, there's another dude here. This one was ruthlessly killed. Something clever killed them. So once again, first time I was like, oh my gosh, this is like totally a vampire or something, right? Like it's like clever, it's sentient, it slashed someone and then specifically targeted the neck. These noises, I don't like these noises. This starscape is so spooky. Oh man, why do they always investigate things at night, you know? Are those my footsteps? They're my footsteps, okay. Appears to be another member of the research team. Badly mauled as well. Something large has got this poor sod. Badly mauled. Something large. So, I don't know, maybe a werewolf? I don't know. And we can press shift to kind of sprint around. Uncomfortable work hours equals more pay. Oh, shoot. Okay, we're back to the beginning. So I think this empty middle space we've kind of explored. So let's go. Here's our shed. We did see an opening over here. Okay, let's... Don't like the twigs. Don't like it when the twigs snap. Oh, what's all that? Ooh, what is all this? It's infinitely thin. So maybe it's a little bit broken or just so spooky. Okay, got like a tower. And then, okay, we got a dude here. This one tried to escape from whatever killed it. Footsteps lead from that gate. Okay. From the gate. I see a sticky note. These power outages are getting out of hand. The containment field keeps flickering. If it goes down, we're in serious trouble. Anyone know what's going on? Fix it fast. Containment field, power generator. The containment field keeps flickering. Okay. Redacted. I still love this. Redacted. I'm not going in there. Okay. So... Oh, we can go over here. Path? The path leads deeper into the forest. I don't need to go there yet. Okay, that's new. Deeper into the forest. I don't need to go there yet. Where do we need to go? There it is. And it was at this point that we realized there's a dinosaur. Oh dear. So this is the maze. Okay, this is all new to me. Oh dear. Okay. Just try and go in the general direction of the car. I think we're running a lot faster. Oh crap. Oh no. Well, that didn't work. Okay. Let's try this again. Oh, I love that raptor sprite. We've seen it a bunch of times. Like, I'm not tremendously terrified of it anymore because I've just seen it so much and I know what to expect. But then when the labyrinth was there, all of a sudden, I got pretty spooked. I'm not gonna lie, that was a tense moment for me. And I like that there's some amount of tension of like you have to navigate a labyrinth. Because I've talked about this a lot with horror, that you kind of have to run faster than the bad guys, and the player kind of implicitly knows that, right? So how do you make chase scenes interesting if there's that really hard disconnect in the suspension of disbelief? And I think having a maze is an interesting way to do it. One struggle is you need to make sure that if you take a wrong turn and you end up at a dead end, that people can still outrun things, like if they're fast and smart enough, right? That they can still deal with it all, right? I'm not going to get all the clues. I'm just going to get some of them. We're going to trigger the raptor, and then we're going to try and do the maze again. Supposedly these are textures that work on the desktop build, but not on the web build. All right. I think I heard the bird squawk. You coming? Yep. Okay, run. The music gets me, too. The music's really well done. I don't know if this is music that Pixelated did, but it definitely works for what they're doing here. Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Where am I going? 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 What is this? What is this wall? Oh, jeez. So I have a problem where I don't actually know where I'm supposed to be going at this point. Artemis, leave it. Yeah, don't sneak treats just because you can reach them. Oh, beware of bears. Oh, no. Okay, this is feeling better, but I got a huge head start. There we go. Got out. Okay, okay. Is the bird going to follow me here? Can the bird chase me all the way into here? Okay, I think we got away from the bird. Okay, we're going to leave. We're going to leave. Found 4 out of 7 clues. There you go. There you go. Oh, here's the survey. Okay, cool. Stay down. Good girl. So, it would be cute to have some, like, elevator music here, you know, to really contrast against the horror vibes and just have that huge disconnect between the corporation and what is the reality of what they're sending people out to. I think that'd be very funny. Incident overview, incident type, equipment malfunction, environmental hazard, unauthorized entry, or biological hazard. Biological hazard, I guess? I mean, a raptor is biological. It's not like weather, which is an environmental hazard. I mean, I guess equipment malfunction as well because the generator broke, right? So is this, we're talking about what caused the raptor to escape, or is the raptor the thing? I think we're going to go with equipment malfunction. Incident type. Low, medium, high, critical. I don't know what the definitions for those things are. Has this incident been resolved? No. Was the incident caused by third-party actions? No. But this is cool. All of these questions are giving me hints as to like, ooh, what's the next level going to be in this, right? What's the game? This is Job Incident Investigator, Nectos. This is Liho Corp. Throw the link right there. Yeah, it gets me excited about, ooh, in the future, I'm going to find more levels, more incidents, and that's really compelling for me. I really like that. You have these really good tension spikes, and then we go back down to, okay, let's like evaluate what happened, and then you kind of gear up for the next one, and it's a really good dramatic tension cycle. I really like that. Is there any ongoing threat? Yes. Were there casualties? Yes. Oh, the number of casualties? I think 3. I think is what we counted. Investigation findings. Evidence of equipment failure. Yes. Biological contamination? I don't think so. Unauthorized entry? I don't think so. I don't think the raptor counts for that. Environmental hazards? No. Unknown entities? Yeah. I mean, kind of. Like, it's definitely not what you'd expect. A raptor is kind of something that we can know about. It's not a, multi-dimensional, unknowable Cthulhu monster, but I think this fits. Actions taken. Containment measures implemented. No. Site secured? No. Recommendations. Further investigation required? No. Immediate repairs needed? Yes. Quarantine area required? Yes. Containment and safety protocols adhered to? No. Unauthorized personnel encountered. No. Yeah, I'm like, man, I really want to go do more scenarios of this now. Psychological evaluation required post-incident? I don't think so. It was just a raptor. Like, that's definitely spooky. And, really, you should talk to a therapist, but it's not like gonna, I don't know, it may give you some PTSD, but I think anything in here may. Suspicious activity observed? No. Recommendation for increased security measures? Yes. Oh, you can just leave straight up notes? Generator broke and nobody fixed it, leading to the entity escaping the containment field. Recommending pay docs for all involved, particularly those who are dead and need time off. How dare they? Submit. Are we going to get a signature on here? Oh, that would have been so cool to have like a little animation of a signature playing. Report sent. End shift. Super cool. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah, that's Liho Corp. I think it's super rad. I really do. I think it's just really clever in a lot of ways. I love that the dinosaur is the monster, right? It's something you don't expect. It's very different, and it fits the primordial theme. The input randomness with the maze, I think, is really cool. Could there be some more input randomness with, like, the clue gathering? Yeah, sure. But, like, I know this team was really strapped for time. I think they got a lot of really cool stuff in, and I think they should be very proud of what they built. So that is Job Incident Investigator. Woo, 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 woo. Okay. Escapade. Let's check this out. Oh no, game isn't here, sadly. No. Rex Escapade, a brief GDD. Oh man, I was willing to play it. You can delete this post. Shoot. All right, let's check out what the GDD is. Let's see what it was supposed to be. Game by GM637, made in way less than 2 days. Development time total. Okay. A top-down action arcade game about a T-Rex from a dinosaur park in the future that escaped to the past. Wait, hold on. A T-Rex from a dinosaur park. So we're doing Jurassic Park meets Doctor Who, where they time travel back to their original time. It's like the opposite of We're Back, the cartoon. Okay, help Rex escape from its captors while chaotic things happen to the other dinosaurs around you. It's a dope concept. This is cute. Inspiration, Dino Run, okay. Ski Free, wow. It's been a long time since I've heard of Ski Free. Crossy Road, okay. Obstacle design, top-down visuals, gameplay challenge, simple art style, and core gameplay. Okay. The key emotion for this game is nostalgia and satisfaction. Focusing the art style and gameplay on arcade-like games can bring nostalgia to people who've been playing similar games all day on arcade cabinets or their old computers. This game will also bring satisfaction in very heavy feedback and polish in gameplay interactions to increase immersiveness and enjoyment. Okay. Unique alternate realities? Okay. All ages, optimizers enjoy the game as a classic retro experience that can be memorable for old and enjoyable for the young. That doesn't really fit optimizer, in my opinion. An optimizer is more about, like, evaluating every possible option, creating tables of graphs and mathematical functions to math out what is the best possible option. This is more just a more casual experience, and that's fine, but the label should change. Okay, you're going to build for Linux and Mac? Okay. Avoid obstacles. Don't let the captors catch up to you. Find Whisper the Butterfly. Time travel or dimension hop. Avoid obstacles. Okay. So top-down movement, jumping and sliding, stumble-based health mechanic, chance of recovery after being hit and less hit consecutively. Stumble-based health mechanic. So, like, if you hit an obstacle, you'll kind of fall over and you'll slow down, right? Because you're, like, running through things. I like that idea of a runner where you're going through portals. That gives you a lot of license to play around with setting and environment and all that sort of stuff. Enemies and obstacles. Okay, left blank. Progression, we have timer, so we're trying to get the longest score. So this is an infinite runner. Multiple themes of obstacles. Okay. Grazing obstacles and close calls, addition to score. Oh, so it's like a score multiplier if you're close. Okay, cool. consecutive close calls to increase score multiplier. Cool. Kind of like releasing a tame animal into the wild. How would that go for a captive dino going to the wild in the past? I'm into it. I could see that. Yeah, a raised in captivity dinosaur needing to learn how to survive in the Triassic period. Player moves and dodges obstacles. Gets hit, yes. Stumbles and resets multiplier. Gets hit again below recovery period, yes. And then goes off somewhere. Grazing or dodging obstacles, increase score and multiplier. Reaches a portal, adding new modifier to the game. Oh, and so each new like alternate reality would change the rules a little bit. I like that. I like that idea. 2D pixel art, simplistic, minimalistic, style inspiration of Undertale. Okay. Which we do need to do. I am committed to doing that full playthrough and analysis post-jam. VFX for all this stuff, great. I like that they knew that they were going to have to really hit the multiplier to make that feel very good. That's a good call. Feedback for close calls, very good. I'm glad they're calling that out. Okay, grazing obstacles, stumbling, losing. Music should drive a feeling of action, satisfaction. Okay. Very arcade-like with a lot of dark UI elements. Okay, cute. You know what? I'm down with this. This is a cute little UI. This looks like you could play it like on a calculator or something with that aspect ratio and everything. Very cute. And this is like the multiplier, right? You know what? I kind of like this. And we got the distance to the portal, a score. There's a lot going right here. Very cool. I'm bummed we didn't get a build uploaded, but I really like that concept. So that's Rex Escapade. Thank you, GM637. I wish I knew who you were in Discord. And that's it. That's it. We did have one thing with Simon's submission. He did submit, but didn't understand that when the game jam closed, it was locking him out from uploading things, and he accidentally deleted his submission, thinking that he could then upload a new version after the submission deadline. So that's a major bummer. Status wasn't playable? Yeah, for real. So this is our last one here to check out here, Dyson Dino. Still debating on whether it gets included, because he did submit it, and he has timestamps for it. He's got screenshots. It's not in the system. I don't know. It's something we got to work out. You played Simon's Queen Anne? Okay. So that's someone else like verifying, yes, there was a build online. It did exist. There was just a bummer in terms of understanding how that itch process works. I should put up probably some sort of statement on that in future Game Jam pages. Just in case this is people's first jam or something. But after the deadline, you mean? Yeah. Because it's not in here anymore. He took the listing down. So you can't play this unless you have a direct link at the moment. Okay. So let's check this out. This is a dice rolling game with dinosaurs. So you roll the dice, and on a 1, you spawn a dinosaur. Oh, we got a little particle trail on you. Okay, we spawned another dinosaur. Bummer. We got a 5, which is going to give us a power-up. We got a 6, which gives us another dice. Whoa, wait. We can roll all the dice again. Enemy is leveled up. But we're leveling up. We can pick up the dice and throw it at the dinosaurs. And that's your main source of damage is grabbing dice and hurling it at dinosaurs. Which is super cute. I love the concept. It's pretty janky, admittedly, but I love the concept of hurling these dice at the dinosaurs that and I love that you roll all of them every single time you roll. So it gets more and more chaotic every single time you roll, but also you're getting stronger and stronger, right? So it just gets out of hand, out of control. You start making this minefield of dice. Maybe you didn't play this? Okay. It's a really interesting and fun idea. I really like the idea. Pick up all the dice and roll. And that's pretty much the game right now. But I really like the idea. You played it, but I think I didn't do it correctly. Oh, okay. It looks like we're not getting any dinosaurs spawning in anymore. I think the game kind of broke. But look how fast we are now. Woo, Speedy McGee. So I think it's a really interesting concept. You can play that here at Dice and Dinos. Hey, Missy. And I think it's a rad time. That's what happened to me. I got max stats and no dinos showed up after a while. There you go. So I got some bugs to work out, but really cute. I think it's like this idea of rolling dice, and the dice can spawn in the obstacles as well as give you level ups and everything, I think is a really interesting idea. I want to see that explored more. And I especially love the idea that he saw someone in chat saying you should throw dice at the dinosaurs to deal damage. Because otherwise you just have this attack animation that's pretty slow and hard to make really do anything. So now you have these dice that you can hurl around yourself like a mace, and it's a great time. I think it's fun. I think there's a fun concept in there, and I want to see more of it. So there's Dice and Dinos. Oh, boy. Hey, y'all. This is absolutely incredible. What a phenomenal end to Fox Hollow Jam 2. I had such a great time building right alongside you all and observing everyone's passion and creativity, seeing people build things for the very first time, seeing veterans come in and showing off their skill sets. It's awesome. I'm humbled that you all decided this was a valid use of your time to go build something in here. But absolutely incredible. This has been one of my favorite things that I've ever done in my life outside of my family. So thank you to all of you. I deeply appreciate you. We're going to be back tomorrow, starting in on the Pirate Software Jam. And then as we go into the Pirate Software Jam, we're going to be trying to work with the judges to get things scheduled for the award ceremony. Like I said, I'm going to try and do it this week. We're going to post in the news channel. We'll tag all the game jammers. We'll throw it in the game jam channel. We'll be talking about it on the stream. You won't be able to miss it if you're being present with the community. And we will do the award ceremony hopefully sometime this week. So that being said, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We're going to raid into Baka Bros, which is a developer that's actually local to where I am, and is making a really cool 3D kart racing game, industry veteran, doing really, really cool stuff. We're going to go hang out with Baka Bros. You got here at the end? Yeah, Tiny Devil, unfortunately. Do you know how many winners there are in the Pirate Software Jam? I have no idea. I haven't even seen the jam page. So, I don't know. Sorry. But with that being said, if you're new here, Foxhollow Games is a charitable enterprise helping people enter the game industry. We're going to have another game jam in a quarter with brand new sponsors, brand new prizes, brand new themes. It's going to be a rad time. Stick around. You're going to want to be here for the awards ceremony. That's always a good time. And we will catch you next time.